who will be joining in a while. So far they have come. And now we are about to witness the toss of the first semi-finals. So requesting both the captains to be kindly be ready as we are about to witness the toss in a while. The toss will happen in 5 minutes time. So both the captains kindly be ready with the playing 11 as well as decide what are the strategies that you have to decide. You are going to get only 5 minutes for that. And after 5 minutes, the officials will be out for the toss. Thank you, DJ. So here we are out in the middle on the beautiful morning of a Saturday. Saturday is the day for the semi-finals. And two teams will be booking their spot into the final. So first of all, two teams who are fighting out the battle in the morning. GENO Dragons in the red color jersey and Sai Baba Sports AMONA in a purple color. So both the captains are out in the middle. And all the rules and regulations have been well understood by both the captains. So Sai Baba to spin the coin. Heads is the call. Oh my dear, tail it is Kishore Sinari. You are winning the toss for the third time. And what is your take?
We will fill first.
So I'm not going to ask any particular reason because everyone knows the reason. And what will be the total in your mind to restrict the open?
We will try to restrict on. Definitely, opposite side is a good side. We'll see on to restrict on 150 or 160.
So any changes in your playing 11?
No, same team.
Okay, Kishore, best of luck. Sahil, although you have lost his toss, but match is still on. So what is your take? What is your say about the morning session?
It's good to bat first because wicket looks always good over here, and we would like to set a good for them. And, there are some cracks also, so it may wide open also after a few hours also. So it will be a good sign for us, and we are playing with two spinners. So obviously we are having that advantage.
So are you confident enough with your playing 11?
Yeah, very much because both the games were very. Well, first match we won convincingly. Second match was quite close. So we will like to play with a good playing 11 and all are in a good shape. So we like to continue in the same way.
So final question: is 200 going to be comfortable for you on this wicket?
So as I said last match also that if you score a 200 also you cannot be relaxed. So it's all about the bowling unit, how you think, how you bowl. So it's all about the bowlers having skills and using it in the match. So that's how it's going to be for everybody.
Okay, Sahil, best of luck in the semi-finals. So that's all from the center. Sai Baba Amona winning the toss, and they have decided to bowl first.
G-Wave is a 10 gigabyte network offering bandwidth on demand, FTTH leased lines with 24/7 online support. We undertake quality internet services to the prestigious events in Goa. G-Wave is having facility of customer care center in every taluka headquarter for the customer convenience. Also, subscribers can apply online to avail G-Wave services.
Good morning to all the viewers from the commentary box, from Harish Kakorkar, Sagar Gosavi, Viraj Tendulkar, and also from the umpires Nilesh Naik and Ajit Shirorkar. I have to take everyone's name because when you come together, someone has to take you back home. You can't miss out on all the 5 persons who come by the same car and go by the same car. Yes, good morning everyone, and we are set for this wonderful semi-final. The first semi-final between Sai Baba Amona and GENO Dragons. Play, says umpire Ajit Shirorkar. In comes Amir Kadekar. Oh my God! Oh, what a delivery! What a start to Sai Baba Amona. That's a jeffer. That's absolutely a jeffer. The man in form who had played innings in both the matches, match-winning inning, in fact, goes out of the very first ball, and that too of a stunner. Unplayable. This was absolutely unplayable. Once again, you can see that replay. First point, it came in. Batsman thought it is coming inside. Went away and hitting the top of the off stump. Wow. This is a great and a rollicking start in the semi-finals. And this is a new pitch. This is the middle wicket that we are playing on. Not the yesterday's one. Fresh wicket. Well, winning the toss. Captain deciding to field first. And who would have thought that they would get such a great start on the very first ball. Ninath Pavaskar was in a stunning form. And every ball, whenever he played in this tournament, looked like it is going for boundaries on 6. We and in the commentary box we're discussing the same thing. This man is in a tremendous form, so it would require a great delivery to get rid of the man who is in outstanding form in this tournament, and that was found to be the one right on the first ball by Amir Kadekar. In comes Amir against Gaurav Jatar. Very well kept, although it's a wide ball, but very well kept by the keeper. This is the start that Sai Baba Amona would have been hoping to get. They would have been expecting a good start from Amir Kadekar, who was bowling magnificently, bowled a great spell yesterday as well, where batsmen were finding trouble to hit the middle of the bat. Once again, shot of good length. And once you bowl that delivery, something must be burning in that GENO Dragons camp. They must be thinking, yes, they have got a good start, the opposition camp. We need a partnership. And you become watchful. If you get a good start as an opener, if you play all around across the park, you get boundaries, then it's something different. The dressing room becomes calm, and the first hit has been taken here by Gaurav Jatar to ease the pressure on him, and also in the dressing camp, because Amir Kadekar looks very good, warmed up, and came up, pumped up in these semi-finals. Well, yesterday we have seen some stunning fielding effort from 2 players. Oh, lovely delivery, lovely delivery. Right full, just wide outside of stump. Fielders were there, 3 fielders patrolling that backward point. Not going to be with the pace if it falls in the right areas in the Yorker length delivery. Good thinking here. So he has come thinking on a positive note that I have to take wickets at the start. And that's a good sign that even the captain is backing up by giving the field positions that a bowler wants. A slip is in place.
Samarth Gaus, the Superman, is filling in the slips. Once again, good piece of bowling and slight hesitation that was between both these batsmen. Finally, they complete the single comfortably. Gaurav Jatar off the mark, Shubham Naik also off the mark. Yesterday, two stunning fielding performances as far as catches were concerned. One was Samarth Gaon, Superman flying across at the wide long on region. And then it was even better, Mayur Tirve in the point region. This time, didn't time it well, still go for the single. He got that momentum because he came down the track already 4-5 steps out of the crease. So with that momentum, he went ahead to take that run. The first intent shown here by the batsman coming down the track. But bowler was also smart enough, dragging his length back. So definitely it will be a good battle between bat and ball. Both teams quite well balanced side. This is in the air. Who is going to take it catch? There was miscommunication by both these players. And Amir Kadekar is firing in all cylinders. Amir Kadekar is on a roll. Well, he tried to hit it. The ball was not in the slot. Shot of good length. Went for the big one. And second wicket down in the very first over. What a start given by Amir Khadekar. This has been a dream start here for SAI AMONA. Even in their best dreams, they would not have thought of this grand start. But they have to think that, yes, 2 wickets have been taken. GENO Dragons are a strong side. So by taking 2 wickets, we are not going to win this match. They have to be consistent enough in their approach of taking the wickets. After completion of 1 over is 4 for 2. So Sunil, left arm medium pace bowler, bowling over the wicket. So very nicely placed it into the point region. A scene he has been taken for quite a few runs, Sunil Sinari, yesterday. So he would like to correct himself. You should look at the other end. The wholehearted effort given by the fast bowler Amir Khadekar. Gaurav Jatar and Ankit Dabas, both outstation players, have to come in the first over itself. This is the second over. The second wicket was down of the last ball of the first over. So there's a 1 point up here as far as this semi-final is concerned. The bowling side, SAI AMONA. Not of express pace, but you don't require express pace in leather ball cricket. We have seen even yesterday Chirgaon cricketers, they did an excellent job at the start. It was only because of Nikhil Naik who stood firm on the ground. They got a total of 180 runs. But without having the skills of bowling fast, you can still do a grand job, a good job in leather ball cricket by bowling in that consistently good length areas. Mixing up with those slower balls, the cutters. That's all important. The variations, the line and length, the consistency is the important part. And second free hit has been taken. Well, these free hits are always a surprise for me how different batsmen take it. Sometimes you want to get off the mark without getting out on zero. Some batsmen take it at the start. Some batsmen decide maybe this over enough runs have not come up. So we want to up the ante to get that required run rate. A different sort of approach from different players in selecting these free hits. Here, the second one has been taken by GENO Dragons. Is once again not timing it well. Is he getting a boundary? Good effort from the fielder and stopping the ball inside. That's good to see. He had come all the way from deep wicket region, almost towards the square leg to stop that, and just gives 2 runs. Is the ball holding up? Well, there was a lot of dew while I came in the morning, saw that dew was there. So at the start, little bit ball is holding on the surface. This ball was very short and it came little bit slow than the batsman anticipated. So again, they want to get for the second, but fielding is very quick, fielding is very fast. And they have kept good quick fielders in the good positions. Yes, when age catches up, you tend to lose that speed. So in leather ball cricket, you have got the opportunity to put them in the fine leg region, or maybe where the ball doesn't come quickly or they don't have to run that fast. This was easy. This was way too easy. There is no fine leg over there. He just had to apply bat onto that and it was easy 4 runs. I don't understand this fielding here from Sai Baba AMONA side. He's a left arm and he need to be bowling almost outside the leg stump or maybe on the leg stump. So there is more chance that ball are going to go in that fine leg region. Never mind, batsman gets an easy opportunity of a boundary and that will give a lot of confidence to Gaurav Jatar, who has played for India under 19. He missed out on the previous match because of that run out. But now he will like to correct and showcase his talent today in the semi-finals. This time very nicely played, coming down the track, watching the ball till the last moment. So both these players certainly want to see what the surface is doing, what it is. After completion of 2 overs, the score is 13 for 2. Oh, this is way too wide. This is easy runs. These are freebies down the leg side. He was bowling so well, and at the start he gives 5 freebies. So this might be an expensive over here if Gaurav Jatar and Ankit Dabas try to get few more runs. Maybe trying a little bit extra, and the ball swinging in. No chance for the keeper to collect that. So 18 for the loss of 2, just 2.1. Amir Kareka 2 for 9 so far. Once again, shot of good length. Gets a single in the mid-on region. They are watching carefully Amir Kareka because he has been bowling in the good length areas, getting good pace. Got those both wickets of good deliveries. And that's where GENO Dragons must be slightly bogged down because they have got a rollicking start through Ninad Pavaskar in the previous encounters. And they be hoping that they hope maybe to get a start from both these openers, Ninad Pavaskar and Shubham. One out on the dock of the very first ball. Shubham getting one and then out. Again, this time very nicely played, beautifully played here off his legs. Just a mere touch down the leg side and gets a boundary. These are a quick outfield, and once you get it out of the inner ring, more often than not, it's going to be a boundary. With that, score moves on to 23 for 2. Once again, good length, hitting the deck hard. And this should be the length that he should be concentrating. If you stray slightly down the leg side, these are class players. Anything down the leg side will be taken for runs. This is the last over of the mandatory power play overs, where fielders are inside. Then there will be field restrictions, so will be eased out for the bowlers. Deep third man and third free hit has been taken. Against Amir Kadekar, there definitely you will see some field changes here. And you can see some movement on the offside. Fielders going down in the almost wide long on cow corner area and at long off. So one in deep mid wicket and one at long off. Once again, very nicely played. Didn't time it that well, but can he get a boundary? Yes, he does. He finds the gap to perfection. Just wide of the long off region fielder in the covers. It was too wide here from Amir Kadekar, but the batsman reached it and timed it well. Score moves on to 27. The free hit has been counted for 4 runs. Third free hit has been taken in the third over itself. Oh, that's a good shot. Coming down the track against the fast bowler and hitting him straight. Smell that must be telling the batsman to the bowler. You can see in the replay coming down the track, and the important was hitting it straight. The ball was in the air for quite a long time and went out of the ground for 6. That will give a lot of confidence to the dressing room. That 6. One ball still left in this over. Score moves on to 33. So in spite of losing 2 wickets, attacking approach has been kept alive here by Ankit Dabas and Gaurav Jatar. Still one ball left and the ball had gone out of the ground. Needed some effort from Babu to get it back. Babu still can jump from over the wall to get that ball, so he's quite fit. And free hit. One more free hit has been taken. This over has been costly here for Sai Baba AMONA side from Amir Kadekar. Fourth free hit has been taken in the last ball of the third over. Once again, similar sort of field that was there in the previous ball. So what are the options that Amir Kadekar has? Whether he is going to bowl full or whether he is going to bowl short. Let's wait for the next delivery. Oh, that's a good one. He once again went for that short over long on. This time he doesn't connect. A good pacey, nippy delivery here from Amir Kadekar comes to an end, but an expensive over nevertheless from his side. After completion of 3, the score is 33 for the loss of 2. So Sunil Sinari will continue to bowl from the Pepsi end. Short and just getting a single played off the hips in the short fine leg region. Now the restrictions have eased up, so you can see a deep square leg is been put long on, long off, deep point and deep third man. So far the momentum has been given in this innings through that Ankit Dabas boundaries, 2 boundaries and 1 6. Once again, big appeal. Umpire was not interested at all. And this is poor piece of fielding here. There was no need to throw it at the bowler's end. There was easy single and a mistake committed and gives an extra run. And all this will count while chasing each and every run. We have seen that match between GENO Dragons and Damodar Warriors Vasco in the last ball of Ritwik's over. What could have been 1 run or what could have been a run out. It went for 3 runs. And in the end, GENO Dragons won by 3 runs. This is once again very nicely, very correct, elegant ball is racing towards the fence. Fielder stops it. Good footwork here from the fielder. Can they get the 3rd run? They are running the 3rd run quickly. Throw is slightly slow here, not a strong arm from the fielder. Will give 3 runs for the batsman. Ankit Dabas looking very excellent, looking brilliant today with his footwork. Whenever he wants to come down the track, he comes confidently and also plays on the back foot. So these are good signs here for GENO Dragons Mapsa. Rotating the strike, if the ball is not in the zone, not in the slot to be hit for those 6s and boundaries, they are getting singles, which is the right strategy, which is the right approach here. Once you have lost 2 wickets, you have to build up a partnership. And since both the South Asian batsmen have got class of their own, they need to settle down, bog down, and try to convert singles into 2s and rotate the strike as much as possible. This time, much better length, much better line here. Watchfully played. of the bat till the last moment. Score moves on to 41 for the loss of 2. 1 ball left in this fourth over. A decent over here bowled from Sunil, getting and bowling in the right channels. This time, back foot punch down the ground, will get a single. Are they going for the second? Decide against it. So single to finish over number 4. Score is 42 for the loss of 2. So new bowler has been used here. Third bowler Tukaram Gaons has been introduced into the attack, and in comes Sanket Gaonkar as well, or commentator in the commentary box. So Tukaram, keeper standing behind the wicket close. This time wide off, long off region. Both these batsmen must be looking at the new bowler, whether he has got some X factor. We have seen Sachin Gaonkar, who bowled magnificently for Shillong Cricketers in both the matches, was trying to get the ball cutting away. He was going the leg spinner section. So we need to see what different bowlers have as an X factor. So again, coming slow off the deck, good piece of fielding in the short fine leg region. But Tukaram doesn't have that much of pace. So you have to force the pace as a batsman. You have to play those forceful shots if you want to get boundaries and sixes. He is not the one to provide that pace for you as a batsman. Once again, so far we have seen good drives down the ground from both these batsmen. Well, you practice that in day out in the nets and also in the practice matches. So whenever there are matches like this in the semi-finals, those come absolutely right. And here once again, drive down the ground. Some on drives, some off drives from both these batsmen, consistently rotating the strike, consistently increasing the pace and the run rate. So again, very good defense here. So exactly you can see the signal, whether he is doing little bit of a leg cutter action here from the bowler. That's what the batsman was signaling. Last ball of Tukaram's first over. So far, decent enough. This was way too short, but the ball is he's bowling those leg spinners. You can see the reaction from the batsman. He was trying to pull it and the ball went away from him. Played it in the extra coverage and gets a single. A good, decent, economical over here from Tukaram Gaos comes to an end after completion of 5. The score is 47 for 2. Meanwhile, there will be a change in commentary. I will hand over the mic to Sagar Gosavi.
Thank you, Harish. And now this is going to be the 6th over of the inning. And a left arm sensation, medium pace bowler to continue. Left arm over this time, batsman shuffling down the track, plays the ball straight to the longer fielder, chance of a run out, a good throw towards the bowler's end, slight fumble, but no chance for the second run. So single to rotate this strike. Good partnership has been built up by Gaurav Jatar and Ankit Dabas. Ankit on the striking end. Sunil to continue from Pepsi end. Another good delivery, equally well played. It to the covers. No chance for the fielder from the circle. As the ball races furthermore to boundary rope. 4 runs and that completes 50 for GENO Dragons into the 6th over. 52 for the loss of 2 wickets. DJ, if you can play some music. Thank you, DJ. And right now, the lyrics have been depicted by Ankit Dabas by scoring that boundary, telling the opponent team that this is my adda and I'm going to rule over here. So let's see what is going to come out from this youngster playing quite handsomely. Another short pitch delivery, guided the ball, flicks the ball towards the short square leg fielder for another single. So now from here on, Sai Baba AMONA has to pull up their socks, has to find the solution to get rid of one of these batsmen if they want to be in the game. Otherwise, if both the batsmen settle down, then it is going to be a very difficult task for the fielding side. Meanwhile, a lot of strategies have been applied by the captain, trying to set the field as per the bowlers' bowling areas. So there certainly we can see a shift in the field placement. Even the batsmen have noted it. So meanwhile, Sunil is all set to deliver from the Pepsi and left arm over the stumps. Another good delivery, but way outside the off stump, leaves the ball to travel to the keeper. That's a good, sensible, expected line and length by the batsman. Knew that a ball has been pitched way outside the guideline. Wide takes the total to 54. We're into the 6th over of the inning. Another good delivery played watchfully, guys. The ball towards the square leg area. Fielder from the deep gathers the ball, throws it back to the keeper. Meanwhile, another single. So sensible batting that we have seen, not taking unnecessary risk while batting. Both the outstation players, they know their strengths and know where are the vacancies on the field. So trying to pierce the gap. Meanwhile, another good delivery, equally well played towards the mid wicket, inside the circle, gathers the ball. So a dot ball that have been witnessed after a break of almost 5 to 10 minutes. So good confidence booster for the bowler as he has managed to get a dot ball. Sunil on to his run-up mark. Another good delivery. There's a mid-wicket in act inside the circle. Strong throw, but was not required. This is where the fielding team has to hold a nerve on. They can't leak runs unnecessarily when the dot balls are coming. They have to be cool and composure. Meanwhile, that concludes over number 6. After completion of 6, score is 55 for the loss of 2 wickets. So Tukaram to continue from the far end, that is the roadside end. Right, Amo this time so far he has bowled a decent over in this inning after Amir Kadekar who have bowled in the first over. Good delivery. Oh my dear, what a good anticipation by the batsman. Knew that the fielder is slightly slow and the ball is not reaching to the fielder immediately. A single has been taken. This is where both the batsmen have to be very shrewd. They should understand the pace of the ball that is coming out of the bat. And immediately they call for a single. Meanwhile, the last free hit has been taken by the batting side. And it's not other than Ankit Dabas on the striking end immediately calls out for the free hit. Let's see whether he can take maximum advantage out of it. Know that Tukaram is a decent bowler. Swings the bat very hard. What a connection to post the ball out of the boundary rope over the side screen. And now the Bush Rangers and the search party will be on. That sixer takes the total to 62. As the temperature has even rise up to the optimum as good batting is going on. Power pack. Meanwhile, a quick delivery equally well guided towards the fine leg area. No fielder will be able to reach it. And that's the boundary from the bat of Ankit Dabas. Quickly into 38 out of 18 deliveries. Ankit playing at the individual score and the total moves to 66. So these are the boundaries that have been hit. One, a big six heaved over the bowler's head, straight down the ground over the side screen. And the second delivery played watchfully, strong wrist in act, and guides the ball towards the vacant area between the square leg and the short fine leg for another boundary. Again cuts the ball away from the sweeper. Has to run couple of steps towards his left to collect the ball. Meanwhile, a single. That single taking the total to 67. And now the current run rate has jumped to 10.05. And the projected score from here onwards shows on the screen is 201. Again, a good cut shot. Oh my dear, there was a fumble. Fielder has raced, but an odd bounce slightly in front of him takes the ball away from the fielder, and there's a boundary taking the total to 71. DJ. So if any youngster is watching this match, then definitely this is the way you have to build your inning. Take the calculated risk, but not to go after each and every delivery. A wonderful batting display shown by these batters. Again, flicks the ball towards the square leg, plays a safe, knows that the runs have come in this over, not taking further more risk, playing safely, taking a single. And that concludes over number 7. So after completion of 7, 72 for the loss of 2 wickets. And finally, the captain decides to introduce the Ravichandran Ashwin of this side. Aniket Parab with the delivery from the far end, that the Pepsi end, right arm over the stumps. Gaurav on the striking end. Well flighted delivery, played with respect. Meanwhile, a single is on. Played it towards the mid wicket where fielders are on the boundary line. And that takes a single to bring his partner on the striking end. Now, Ankit Dabas is the man to watch at the striker's end. Definitely there's a different field setup for Ankit Dabas. He is looking more aggressive than his partner, taking the calculated risk, hitting the ball into the vacant areas. Another good flight. He wanted to cut the ball onto the back foot, but we have seen the ball skidding through the surface, making it difficult for Ankit to connect. And Aniket delivers a dot ball. Another good delivery, flicks the ball, guides the ball toward the short fire leg. Football skills displayed by the fielder in that region to stop the ball from crossing him. And that takes one more single. So far, a decent over in act by Ravichandran Ashwin of this side, Aniket Parab. Reverse have been attempted. Ball is going away from the fielder. Fielder manages to reach towards the ball before crossing the boundary. Meanwhile, a couple of runs. This is a very good lessons for the youngsters who are watching as how to carry on. Even if the quick wickets goes down, then this is the way you have to bet on. Many viewers are watching this match on live, and the youngsters definitely will be out of those viewers. Well pitched delivery, drives the ball straight down the ground, away from the long off area. Fielder gathers the ball at the widest long on to throw it back to the keeper. So far, a decent over. Both the batsmen are trying to judge the strategies that have been applied by this bowler, watching closely the deliveries into the areas. Again, a short pitch delivery, a deep point fielder in act. Throws the ball. There's a call for the second. Oh my dear, what a lovely call that has been given. Good strategy, good running between wicket. Very quick onto their legs, and a double of couple of runs to conclude over number 8. So after completion of 8 overs, score is 79 for the loss of 2 wickets. Thank you, DJ. Wonderful tracks are played by DJ Naru and DJ Gaja. So meanwhile, I would like to request Sanket Gaonkar to kindly come and give the further details in national language.
और पहली गेंद दिशा से थोड़े से बढ़ के वाइड का इशारा आता हुआ एक रन यहाँ पर जुड़ता हुआ 80 इस एक रन को जोड़कर हुए स्कोर। फिर एक बार उसी दिशा में फिर एक बार बाहें खोले अंपायर ने और एक वाइड का इशारा आता हुआ अंपायर द्वारा। तो किशोर की ये यहाँ पर थोड़ी सी लाइन से भटके है। इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, लेकिन पीछे फील्डर मौजूद सूझबूझ भरी क्रिकेट रही है अब तक। पहले 2 विकेट जल्दी गिरने के बाद जो पार्टनरशिप अंकित और गौरव के बीच में हुई है बहुत ही तारीफ के काबिल है। अगर इस बार शॉट हालांकि अच्छी है, लेकिन पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, मिड विकेट क्षेत्र में केवल एक ही रन मिलेगा। तो सूझबूझ भरी यहाँ पर क्रिकेट चल रही है। रिस्क लेने की यहाँ पर जरूरत नहीं है क्योंकि बहुत ही बढ़िया रन रेट के साथ जीनो ड्रैगन्स जो है आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। इस बार कट करना चाहते थे लेकिन बढ़िया गेंद धीमी छोड़ी थी हवा में और उसी की वजह से आई नहीं बल्ले पर। 83 लगे है बोर्ड पर। इस बार आ गया एक कदमों का इस्तेमाल और ये शॉट जो है बहुत ही लंबा करारा शॉट, खूबसूरत, लाजवाब, जितनी तारीफ की जाए उतनी कम इस शॉट की। कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया, मौका देखा और इस गेंद को पहुंचाया सीधे सीमा रेखा के ऊपर से छक्के के लिए। और खामोश रहे थे कुछ और तक, लेकिन इस बार जो शॉट खेला है बहुत ही खूबसूरत, लाजवाब। और उसी के साथ 89 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर। लगभग 10 रन प्रति ओवर की रनगति से आगे बढ़ रही है जीनो ड्रैगन्स। और यहां पर बॉल गुम हो गई है, ढूंढने की कोशिश वहां पर हो रही है लाइनमैन द्वारा। जो बॉल यहां पर शॉट खेली है लाजवाब, जबरदस्त। गौरव चटार 34 और अंकित दबास 43। तो दोनों ही धीरे धीरे अपने अर्धशतक की ओर जो है बढ़ रहे हैं और देखेंगे कि कौन पहले इस अपने अर्धशतक तक पहुंचते, क्योंकि अभी हमने गौरव जटार के बल्ले से एक बहुत ही खतरनाक शॉट देखा। एटी 89 2 विकेट जो जल्दी गिरे थे, निनाद पाउस्कर और शुभम नाइक, उसके बाद ये बहुत ही खूबसूरत पार्टनरशिप गौरव और अंकित के बीच। फिर एक बार कदमों का इस्तेमाल, लेकिन इस बार बढ़िया गेंद, फील्डर मौजूद वहां पर लॉन्ग ऑफ के क्षेत्र में और सूझबूझ क्रिकेट। छक्का मिला था पिछली गेंद पर, इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेलकर एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट करके स्ट्राइक दिया अपने पार्टनर को। अंकित है 43, 7 रन मात्र दूर अपने इस अर्धशतक से। इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, गैप पे वहां पर गेंद, लेकिन लॉन्ग ऑन का खिलाड़ी जो था वहां पर, और एक थ्रो, स्ट्रॉन्ग थ्रो सीधे कीपर के दस्तानों में, तो बढ़िया थ्रो। समर्थ गावस का ये थ्रो आया था बाउंड्री लाइन से सीधे कीपर के दस्तानों में, स्ट्रॉन्ग थ्रो। और इसी के साथ 9 ओवरों का एक खेल खत्म। 91 लगे बोर्ड पर 2 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। अनिकेत पर अब दूसरी ओवर लेकर अपने स्पेल की। इस बार अब हल्के हाथों से खेला, एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया, दूसरे रन की कोशिश, और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट। यहां पर प्रेशर डाला फील्ड पर और दूसरा रन यहां पर कंप्लीट किया। तो सिर्फ चौके और छक्के से यहां पर इस खेल को आगे नहीं बढ़ा रहे हैं। जब जब मौका मिलते हैं एक एक दो दो रन भी यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया तरीके से दौड़ते हैं बैट्समैन। इस बार बढ़िया शॉट उसी दिशा में, उसी क्षेत्र में, मिड ऑन के क्षेत्र में फील्डर ने अब कोई गलती नहीं की, एक रन यहां पर मिलेगा। और इस एक रन की बदौलत अंकित 47 निजी स्कोर पर पहुंचे हैं, 3 रन मात्र दूर अपने इस अर्धशतक से। इस बार पेडल स्वीप फाइनल की दिशा में जाती हुई गेंद फील्डर बॉल के पीछे, और इस रेस में देखते हैं कौन बाजी मारता है। और ये इस बार बॉल जो है बाजी मारी। इंतजार रहेगा एम्पायर के इशारे का कि ये बाउंड्री के पार गई है या रोकने में यहां पर कामयाबी मिली है फील्डर को। रिप्ले में जरूर देखेंगे कि ये बॉल बाउंड्री के बाहर गई। और ये चौका यहां पर कंफर्मेशन आता हुआ एम्पायर से। बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट। इस बार टिप पॉइंट की दिशा में खेला, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद। सूझबूझ भरी क्रिकेट, पिछली गेंद पर चौका मिला। इस बार एक बढ़िया शॉट वहां पर खेली और एक रन दौड़कर स्ट्राइक दिया अपने पार्टनर को। और उसी के साथ गौरव जटार अपने निजी 40 के स्कोर पर पहुंचे हैं। अंकित 47 3 रन मात्र दूर अपने अर्धशतक से। इस बार यहां पर अपील, लेकिन कोई असर नहीं अंपायर पर। 99 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर। पहले ओवर में ही दोनों ओपनर वापस भेजने के बाद जो पार्टनरशिप यहां पर बहुत ही बड़ी अब तक कर रही है। इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला, गैप में ढकेला गेंद को और आसानी से सिंगल यहां पर। उसी के साथ 100 रन का आंकड़ा जो है पार कर लिया है 10 ओवरों में। 10 ओवर के बाद रन लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 100, 2 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। दिनेश गावस 11वीं ओवर का जिम्मा जो है सौंपा है कप्तान ने। और एग्जैक्टली 10 रन प्रति ओवर की रफ्तार से ये रन जो है चल रहे हैं। और टीम जिनो ड्रैगन्स 10 ओवर के बाद 100 पर पहुंचे है एग्जैक्टली। और इस बार ये यहां पर गई है फाइनल की दिशा में, कीपर बॉल के पीछे है। एक रन कंप्लीट किया, दूसरा रन और दूसरा रन भी यहां पर कंप्लीट किया। और लेग बाय का इशारा आता हुआ एम्पायर से, तो ये यहां पर इंतजार रहेगा कि अंकित किस तरह से अपना अर्धशतक पूरा करते हैं। केवल 2 ही रन दूर अपने इस अर्धशतक से 48 पर खेल रहे हैं। बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी इस निर्णायक और सेमीज में। शॉर्ट ऑफ लेंथ गेंद थी, रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेला, वहां पर मिड विकेट क्षेत्र में खिलाड़ी मौजूद। और एक रन 49 पर पहुंचे इस एक रन के साथ। और अब होंगे गौरव जटार, जिन्होंने भी बहुत ही बढ़िया अब तक बैटिंग की है। 40 पर खेल रहे हैं, बखूबी साथ निभाया अंकित का। तो दोनों में यहां पर पार्टनरशिप बहुत ही बढ़िया चल रही है। और एक रन को जोड़कर 103 पर पहुंचा स्कोर 2 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। इस बार डीप पॉइंट की दिशा में खेला, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद डीप में। एक रन यहां पर मिलेगा। अब मौका है अंकित के पास इस गेंद पर अपना अर्धशतक का पूरा करने का। तो देखेंगे कि कैसे इस अर्धशतक तक पहुंचते हैं, बाउंड्री के साथ या एक सिंगल निकाल के। और इस बार रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेला, गैप है वहां पर, देखते हैं फील्डर पहुंचते हैं। जी हाँ, बहुत ही बढ़िया वहां पर बाउंड्री लाइन पर 2 रन अपने टीम के लिए थ्रो के, और इसी के साथ 50 का आंकड़ा यहां पर अंकित ने पार कर लिया है। बल्ला उठा सकते हैं ड्रेसिंग रूम की तरफ। 50 का यहां पर नॉक, जो निर्णायक सेमीफाइनल का मुकाबला, इस मुकाबले में जो प्रदर्शन यहां पर किया है, जितनी तारीफ की जाए उतनी कम अंकित की। 51 पर पहुंचे हैं इस 2 रन के साथ अंकित अपने निजी स्कोर पर। और फिर एक बार फाइनल की दिशा में वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद, और आसानी से 1 रन निकाला और स्ट्राइक दिया अपने पार्टनर गौरव जटार को। इस 1 रन के साथ 107 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर। जीनो ड्रैगन्स एक बहुत ही बढ़िया हेल्थी रन रेट के साथ आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, और इसी तरह से बैटिंग चलती रही तो 200 का आंकड़ा जो है आसानी से पार कर सकते हैं। आगे आए, कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया, लेकिन पीछे फील्डर मौजूद। लॉन्ग ऑन पर केवल 1 ही रन से संतुष्ट यहां पर होना पड़ेगा, और इसी के साथ 11 ओवरों का खेल यहां पर समाप्त होता है। 108 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 2 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। बारहवीं ओवर गोल्डन ओवर रहेगी, और जो नए व्यूवर्स हैं उनके लिए बता दूं कि गोल्डन ओवर का फायदा ये होता है कि जो जितने रन इस ओवर में आते हैं डबल हो जाते हैं, और दोनों ही इनफॉर्म अभी अभी अंकित ने अपना अर्धशतक पूरा किया है, तो इस गोल्डन ओवर का फायदा यहां पर जरूर उठाना चाहेंगे गौरव और अंकित। देखते हैं इस गोल्डन ओवर में कितने रन बटोरती है और कितना फायदा यहां पर मिलता है। अमीर कड़ेकर पर जिम्मा है इस गोल्डन ओवर का। पहली ओवर में दोनों ही ओपनर जो है उन्हें वापस भेजने में कामयाबी मिली थी अमीर को, तो इस गोल्डन ओवर की जिम्मेदारी सौंपी है कप्तान ने अमीर पर, और किस तरह से खड़े उतरते हैं इस जिम्मेदारी से देखते हैं इस ओवर में। पहली गेंद हवा में, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद, और यहां पर गोल्डन ओवर जो है जीरो ड्रैगन से हित में नहीं जाती हुई इनफॉर्म बैट्समैन यहां पर आउट होकर वापस। गोल्डन ओवर में जहां पर रन गति को बढ़ाना यहां पर चाहते थे, लेकिन जरूरत नहीं थी क्योंकि उसके बाद 8 ओवरों का खेल बाकी था। उन ओवरों में भी बड़ा हिट लगा सकते थे, लेकिन यहां पर आउट होकर वापस गौरव। गोल्डन ओवर की पहली गेंद पर तीसरा विकेट मिला यहां पर अमीर को, और ये यहां पर खतरनाक शॉट, गेंद को पहुंचे सीधी सीमा रेखा के ऊपर से 6 रनों के लिए। शैलेश की यहां पर पहली गेंद फेस की थी और पहली ही गेंद को यहां पर उड़ा दिया बाउंड्री लाइन के ऊपर से और ये बहुत ही बढ़िया शुरुआत लगता है कि ड्रेसिंग रूम से ही सेट होकर आई है और पहली गेंद खेली इस इनिंग की और इस पहली गेंद पर एक खतरनाक लाजवाब शॉट, बहुत ही खूबसूरत पुल शॉट और इसी के साथ 114 रन का है आंकड़ा यहां पर छू लिया है टीम ने 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। फिर विको इस बार बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंद, जड़ में डाली हुई गेंद, मौका नहीं यहां पर लेकिन फिर भी एक रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया और बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर क्रिकेट जो इनफॉर्म बैट्समैन अंकित जिन्होंने अभी अभी अपना अर्धशतक पूरा किया है, स्ट्राइक दिया उस बैट्समैन को क्योंकि उसे ज्यादा पता है इस पिच के बारे में, आमिर के बारे में कि किस तरह की बॉलिंग अब तक की है। लेकिन आमिर एक मात्र बॉलर जो है जिन्होंने इस मैच में विकेट लिए, तीनों विकेट रहे हैं आमिर के नाम। इस बार यहां पर लीडिंग एज लगी, फील्डर वहां पर कोशिश जरूर लेकिन फील्डर से यहां पर दूर जाती हुई गेंद और इस गोल्डन ओवर में ये गोल्डन चौका आता हुआ। तो एक ओवर जो है हालांकि विकेट जरूर गिरी है लेकिन एक चौका एक छक्का इस ओवर में आया है तो ये गोल्डन रन जो है इस ओवर के अंत में पता चलेंगे कि कितने रन आए और कितने ऐड हो गए। लेकिन हालांकि यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया इस गोल्डन ओवर का इस्तेमाल जो है कर रहे हैं बैट्समैन अंकित, 56 पर पहुंचे हैं इस चौके के बाद। इस बार शॉट ऑफ लेंथ गेंद, वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद, एक रन और यहां पर थ्रो नहीं किया क्योंकि अगर थोड़ी सी इधर उधर होती तो एक एक्स्ट्रा रन यहां पर मिल सकता था, उसी की वजह से फील्डर ने थ्रो वहां पर नहीं किया और एक रन जुड़ता हुआ यहां पर शैलेश मिस्किन पहली गेंद पर छक्का लगाकर अपनी इनिंग की शुरुआत की है और निगाहें रहेगी कि अपनी इनिंग किस तरह से बढ़ाते हैं आगे। फिर एक बार करारा शॉट यहां पर लगाने की कोशिश थी लेकिन इस बार सही लाइन और लेंथ के साथ सीधी जाती हुई कीपर के दस्तानों में गेंद और उसी के साथ 12 ओवरों का ये खेल समाप्त और देखेंगे कि इस गोल्डन ओवर में 132 कुल स्कोर बना है 12 ओवरों के बाद और आगे का हाल आपके सामने सुनाएंगे अंग्रेजी में अंग्रेजी कमेंटेटर हरीश काकोडकर।
So after 12 overs, the score is 1-3-2 for 3. And Ankit Dabas is playing a wonderful innings. He's on 57 of 34 balls. Shailesh Miskin gets off the mark with a cracking six, pull shot in the square leg region. So he is in a pretty good touch, Shailu, as everyone calls him. Good to see Shailu. I still remember the years when he played for Goa Ranji team, and then there were different tournaments held across Goa, leather ball and tennis ball as well. He is the one of the most feared batsmen at that time, and still showing that that touch is not gone. That pull shot will certainly say form is temporary, class is permanent. That is a Shailu for you. Once again, wonderfully played. Cut away in the backward of point region. He's going for the second run. Throw comes quickly, but easily completes the second. Gaurav Jathar was also looking brilliant with his form, but in the end fell short by 8 runs to get his 50 out on 42. That partnership was crucial for GENO Dragons. Amir Gadekar comes and breaks that partnership. Oh, how powerfully that was struck. Even the bat had fallen from the hands of Ankit Dabas. This is a Shelu for you. He can hit any ball anywhere so powerfully that you just have to be very aware, not only as a bowler but also as a non-striker. Very strong batting lineup of GENO Dragons. Oh, he was trying to be smart, trying to play that scoop shot. We always saw a different type of scoop shot. Mr. 360 degree in world cricket. A.B. de Villiers took retirement, but he used to play scoop shots and shots all across the ground, over the keeper, over the third man, over the fine leg. 4 balls are completed in this over, 136 for 3. I guess in spite of little bit of scare for a while, they wanted that single. Well, looking at the progress of this tournament throughout the semi-finals, we have not seen those extraordinary shots, the scoop shots, the reverse hits, much from the players. Maybe these come handy after you are set. So Ankit Dabas is definitely well set. He has got wonderful skills with the bat. And this is a good shot. He found the gap. He is the Superman. Superman. Look at that throw. Wickham, one of the best fielders of this tournament, undoubtedly, after 13 overs. With that single, score comes to an end, 137 for 3. 7 overs still left and projected score is showing 211. So one more time, there is a chances that GENO Dragons can go past that 200. So let's wait and watch. Good partnership being built once again here by Ankit Dabas and Shailesh Miskin. So batting power play has been taken. So Aniket Parab will be bowling in this batting power play. And just now we have seen there was a request from Ankit Dabas for a change in bat. The change in bat might be signaling the onslaught from this point onwards. They have got enough depth in batting. And Ankit Dabas is well set. He knows that Shailesh Miskin has come set right from the dressing room. And Som Panvilkar, who paid a magnificent knock of 50 runs in the last match, and also Sahil Dhuri was awarded man of the match in the previous encounter. Both are in good form, good nick. So enough reasons for these two batsmen to go after the bowling from this point onwards. So let's see. Ankit Dabas is on the crease, well set. And in comes Aniket. Once again, I told you he asked for a change of bat, and now he is going to start it blistering all over the ground. This is might be just the first shot for us to see, and lots more on the way. This time we went for the slog sweep. Keeper also could not collect. It should be byes. We have to wait for umpire's signal. Yes, 4 byes. Well, it doesn't matter at this stage. Buys, leg buys. They need to post about 200. They got the start in this over with 2 boundaries. Well, Sai Baba, AMONA need to stop anything that's come on the way. Even the catch is difficult, doesn't mind, but you have to take the hard chances. Otherwise, this can be a big total that is posted by Ankit and his team. Once again, this is class. I think Aniket Para bowling in this power play overs is going to be easy here for the betting side. What are the options they had? It might be Sunil Sinari with 1 over, Amir Kadekar. So far 6 bowlers have been used. Maybe the captain having less options, more hope and more he had more confidence maybe on Aniket. Is bowling full length this time, slightly quicker. Ankit Dabas moves on to 68. 150 up here for GENO Dragons in the 14th over. So, quicker ball. This was much quicker. 3 men patrolling backward of point. But if he had found a gap, then certainly if you want to slash it hard. Try and get the ball in the gap in the backward of point. Once again, Aniket. This time, this is exactly what I was mentioning. Once you bowl quick, absolutely, instead of putting 3 men back, they won't be having any chance. 4 runs to Shailesh Miskin. He is also coming on his act. He's going at a strike rate of 200, 14 from 7. Ankit Dabas playing on 68 of 42. Just 14 overs have been bowled and 154 for 3 on the board. Still 36 balls to go. Current run rate is 11. So even if they go at current run rate, they'll be getting somewhere around 220. Till now, the highest total of this edition is 223 runs. Many a times 200 has been scored, and this might be one more instance of 200. In comes Amir Kadekar. Oh, this is beautiful shot. This reminded me of Virat Kohli. He used to play that shot, and it requires immense talent. It requires immense power in your wrist to play that in the mid-wicket region. Now we can see some new shots, some powerful strikes since Ankit is moved on to 70s. We already got 2 centurions in this tournament. Should be wide, way outside, very well left here from Ankit. Rajat Sheth of Shanta Durga McLaren was the second one. First one was Ishan Gadekar getting a century. Few scored 90s as well, missed out on that 100. Nikhil Naik played a stunning innings. Nikhil Naik was in the squad for KKR, showed us his class when 5 wickets had fallen down at a score of 44. So again, this is powerfully struck. Lucky there, it went straight to the fielder. Just 5 meters here and there could have been another boundary. But take nothing away from Amir Kadekar. He has given his wholehearted performance as a fast bowler, as a premier striker of a bowler for this Sai Baba Amona side. He needed to take early wickets. He got them. He also got them the breakthrough by breaking the partnership between Ankit Dabas and Gaurav Jathar. And now bowling and completing his quota of 4 overs. So once again, didn't time it that well. Shelu would have liked. Power play over is still into effect, and if he had got it in the gap, certainly could have got a boundary. .160 the score moves on to. So far 6 runs of the first 3 balls that have been bowled by Amir Kadekar. Once again, this time also the same fielder trying to get a direct hit. Ankit Dabas was well inside the crease. Little bit of partnership is being built here. Good cameo so far from Shailesh Miskin, giving a partnership, giving handy help to Ankit Dabas. And with the 5 overs still left, you can wait for that juggernaut, wait for that onslaught from both these batsmen. Once again, similar ball, this time slightly slower, but all 3 times it was the same fielder. This time a single has been taken by Shailesh Miskin. Will be unhappy with himself, not finding that gap in the covers because there was wide open space there and 4 runs were there for the taking. Slightly expensive Amir Kadekar, but once you see that 3 wickets and all the 3 have fallen to the same man, I think you should give it to the man, the fast bowler. This is very well bowled. Change of pace, bowled a slower ball. So Amir Kadekar completes his quota of 4 overs, was very, very effective in getting those early wickets. He was slightly taken by Ankit Dabas for a few runs, but after completion of 15 overs, 161 for 3, Amir Kadekar bowls 3 for 43 in his 4. .161 for 3 in 15. Still 5 overs left. In comes Tukaram. Very nicely fielded. If this fielder was crossed, then it could have been a boundary. Tukaram with this pace cannot bowl so short. Change of ends from him. He was bowling from the roadside and now coming in from the Pepsi end. So again, trying to loft that over long on, getting the bottom half single. Ankit Dabas will be on strike. Second semi-finals will be played between Shanta Durga McLaren and Nageshi Youth. That will be at 2 o'clock. Good change of pace here from Tukaram. Ankit Dabas want a second run. Shailesh Miskin in the end decide against it. Maybe telling the fielder has a good throw. Let's not take a chance of run out at this stage. You can see that Ankit Dabas is inching to get the strike back. Shailu saying maybe I can use the long hander now against Tukaram. This time cut away nicely. Fielder is there in the deep point. once again gets a single. Tuparam is bowling his third over. Bowled decently. The second over was slightly expensive. 17 runs had come in second over. First over costed just 5. And so far, done a fabulous job, which giving just 3 runs in the first 4 balls. Oh, ball stopping off the surface. You can see he's tapping over there where the ball had landed, Ankit Dabas. So ball rising, ball stopping. Still you can see this is going to be the one odd scenario. Sometimes it happens that the ball keeps low, sometimes the ball stops. But on a consistent basis, you can get these shots. If you play according to the merit, Shelu gets a 6. Not bothered about what had happened the previous ball. And 6 for Shelu. This is his second 6 of the innings. And I guess that 6 will complete over number 16. And with only 3 wickets in hand, Shailesh Miskin looking dangerous with Ankit Dabas playing on 75 and Shailesh playing on 23. Tukaram bowled his third over. He was decent enough in the first 5 balls, but last ball costed 6 runs. Meanwhile, it will be change in commentary after 16. I am handing over the mic to Sagar Gosavi.
Seventeenth over of the inning will be bowled by Dinesh. And from the roadside end, man on strike, clinching towards his 3-figure mark, playing at the individual score of 75, just 25 runs away from 3-figure mark. Let's see whether he can be one more centurion in this tournament. 24 legal deliveries to be bowled in this late half of the inning. And that's a wonderful connection. Ball goes out of the boundary rope. If the Superman can't jump and catch that ball, then no one else will be able to do it from this side. What a beautiful strike over the long on area, straight over the bowler's head. Looks to be very much elegant strike right from the middle half of the bat. DJ, if you can play some music for that. Another strike along the carpet between the 2 fielders, and ball races even much quicker to the boundary. DJ, you will be required on regular occasion now as the boundaries are coming. Thank you, DJ. So here definitely GENO will be saying, Ankit, you need to say, let's see whether Ankit can complete that. Another wonderful strike towards the long off area. Will be definitely a single as a fielder is patrolling the fence. Meanwhile, a single takes the total to 182. And with that, Ankit moves to 86, just 14 runs away from a 3-figure mark. Meanwhile, Shailesh Miskin is also joining the party. Let's see what he can do now. Swings the bat, ball goes just away from the keeper. Whether it is off the bat, no, it is not. Wide plus 4 runs, total 5 into the tally. DJ. So this is the free gift that has been offered by Dinesh. Taking a lot of pressure on his head, and I was thinking what to deliver, delivers a wide. Meanwhile, another good-looking strike, but only to connect to the Superman of the side. Samat Gavas collects the ball, throws it back to the bowler. Meanwhile, that brings the set batsman on the striking end, who has done the most of the damage for Sai Baba AMONA. Playing at the individual score of 86. 14 runs away from the 3-figure mark. Another convincing shot, straight down the ground. Superman in act, collects the ball comfortably. What a good strong throw towards the keeper end. Another single to take the total to 189. This is going to be the final delivery of this over. And 3 more overs to be bowled after this. So ample of opportunity for Ankit to get century. Shailesh Miskin connects. Chance of a catch, but a fielder is not able to reach towards the compound. Look at the power that has been struck by Shailu. Ball hits the wall and comes back towards the mid-wicket inside the circle. That concludes over number 17. After completion of 1795 for the loss of 3 wickets. Tukaram to deliver the 18th over of the inning. Another good strike towards the long off area to take a single and take little rest at the non-strikers end. Meanwhile, Shailesh Miskin is also looking very confident, inching towards his half century, playing at the individual score of 30 runs from 16 deliveries. Another good connection, strong connection to heave the ball over the long on area. That is 1 more 6, DJ. Thank you, DJ. That takes the total to par 200. 202 on this scorecard. Another beautiful connection towards the mid-wicket. 2 fielders running together the ball. Meanwhile, look at the intent of the fielder. Gathers the ball quickly. Meanwhile, a single to bring Aniket the boss on the striking end, playing at the individual score of 88. 12 runs away from the century. Let's see whether he can do it. And a wonderful collection. There's a no fielder in act towards the fence. Beautiful flick shot to the boundary. Thank you, DJ. Final 2 deliveries of the 18th over. 8 runs for Ankit. Good, lovely looking drive, but straight too long. On couple of bounces to reach the ball to the fielder. Another single takes Ankit on 93. And that brings Shailesh Miskin on the striking end. Shailesh playing at the individual score of 37, just 13 runs away from 50. Let's see which player going to get the milestone earlier. Wonderful connection away from the fielder. Even the fielder could not reach up to the ball. Watches the ball sailing across him. The boundary takes Shailu Miskin to 41 and the team total goes to 212 for the loss of 3 wickets. DJ. Thank you, DJ. So DJ is active very much in this match. And now here comes Aniket Parab to deliver in the 19th over. Just 7 runs away from the beautiful three-figure mark is on the striking end. And Shailesh Miskin is 9 runs away from 50. Let's see who is going to get first. Wonderful strike along the carpet. Fielder has been inactive towards the cow corner area. Gathers the ball completely. A strong throw to the keeper. That takes Ankit on 94. And Shailesh Miskin is on the striking end. 9 runs away from the 50 mark. Let's see whether he can make it before Ankit. Connects, and that is the biggest 6 of the tournament, even much more further than what Ankit has hit. In fact, that was Gaurav Jathar, but Yash Shailesh hitting the furthermore 6. Thank you, DJ. So that sixer takes Shailesh Miskin to 47. Looks to be in a hurry. Let's see whether he can get the milestone much more before. Another correction. And that is one more 6. Shailesh Miskin, raise your bat as you are the half centurion for your team. So definitely Shailesh will be saying that I'm in love with the flight of you. Another strong connection away from the fielder at the cow corner, but the fielder quickly onto his feet gathers the ball. And that a single take Shailesh Miskin to 53. So now it's an opportunity for Ankit Dabas. Just 6 runs away from three-figure mark. Let's see whether he can do it in a style. Strong connection. Fielder under the ball. And oh my dear. Goes back to the pavilion on 94. But nonetheless, what a wonderful inning played by Ankit Dabas. The ball was flighted, but the bowler has drifted and taken it slightly away from the batsman. Opportunity was there, but connection was to only get the elevation up in the air. And the wicket goes down at the score of 226, TJ. So now captain rolls his sleeves and will be at the striker's end. Final delivery of the 19th over. Sahil Duri on the striking end. Let's see whether immediately a slog sweep attempted, but no connection, leaves the ball to travel safely to the keeper. Successful over bowled by Aniket Parab, even though it was little costly, but nonetheless was able to send his set batsman out of the ground. Sunil to deliver the final over of the inning, man on strike, the dangerous Shailesh Miskin. Let's see whether Shailu can get something out of this over. First delivery has been smacked towards the long on area. A good fielding from a fielder, throws the ball straight to the keeper. Strong throw. And that single takes the team total to 226. And now the captain on the striking end, 227. That's a correction by the statistician, Viraj Tendulkar. Sahil on the striking end. 5 illegal deliveries to be bowled. Another lovely connection. Ball goes over the covers area. No chance for the deep fielder. There's a boundary. DJ. Thank you, DJ. The width was offered, and Sahil taking the maximum advantage of it. Score moves to 231. Again into the same area, but a ball kept little no chance of run out at the strikers. And oh my dear, Shailesh was miles away from the crease. The keeper has to even run and take the bails off. Then definitely there would have been fall of one more wicket. But different player, different strategies, different minds, and the game carries on. Meanwhile, Shailesh survive. Score moves to 232. Oh my dear, ball has been bowled way outside the off stump, even much away from that guideline. It is a big wide into the depth over. The angle has been created, but not into the zone. Maybe the sort of advice was given by the captain for his bowler as which are the pitching areas, but now the correction should be done. Shailesh on the striking end. Another good delivery. There was a wonderful stroke, but only to connect to the long off area to bring Sahil on the striking end with that single. Score moves to 234. Final 2 deliveries remaining of this inning. Sunil to deliver. Left arm over the stumps. Now Sahil Dhuri on the striking end. Let's see whether Sahil can connect at least one out of those deliveries. Swings the bat very hard. Ball deviates slightly away from the Sahil. Travels safely to the keeper. Final delivery of the inning. Whether Sahil can connect or Sunil can take a wicket on the final delivery. A lot of interesting things are about to witness. Sahil onto the striking end. Sunil aiming for a wicket. There's a correction. Let's see. Chance of a catch. And the catch has been dropped. The wicket has been dropped. What could have been a wicket into the semi-finals for Sunil. Unlucky for him. And he finishes off at 4 overs, 0 wicket and 33 runs. So that 33 may be costing for Sunil as well. Meanwhile, after completion of 20 overs, score is 236 for the loss of 4 wickets, and the required target is of 237 runs. DJ, plenty time for you now.
G-Wave is a 10 gigabyte network offering bandwidth on demand, FTTH leased lines with 24/7 online support. We undertake quality internet services to the prestigious events in Goa. G-Wave is having facility of customer care center in every taluka headquarter for the customer convenience. Also, subscribers can apply online to avail G-Wave services.
DJ, 1 minute please. DJ. जे प्लेयर आसा तेंच्यांनी मातशी रिक्वेस्ट आसा की पॅरलल विकेटीचे बॉलिंग करचे न्हू तुम प्रॅक्टीस करपाक आसा मातशे सायडीन करात प्लीज विकेटीचे पॅरलल प्रॅक्टीस प्लीज करचे न्हू एम्पायराची रिक्वेस्ट आसा तुमकां सभी व्यूवर्स का यहाँ पर फिर एक बार स्वागत है जो लाइव कास्ट पर इस मैच को लाइव देख रहे हैं। और एक बड़ा लक्ष्य जिन दिनों ड्रैगन्स ने यहाँ पर रखा है 236 अपने इनिंग में बनाए है फुल स्कोर। और साई बाबा अमोना को यहाँ पर 237 रन इस मैच को जीतने के लिए बनाने है एक बहुत ही बड़ा लक्ष्य। और देखेंगे कि इस लक्ष्य का पीछा किस तरह से करती है साई बाबा अमोना। साई बाबा अमोना की तरफ से दो ओपनर उद्देश कावस और किशोर सिनारी यहाँ पर बॉल बैटिंग की कमान संभाले है। और एम्पायर से यहाँ पर कंफर्मेशन आ रहा है लेट्स प्ले। और दूसरी इनिंग की यहाँ पर शुरुआत रूपेश आजगांवकर पर जिम्मेदारी है जिनो ड्रैगन्स की तरफ से पहली ओवर की। और पहली गेंद पर यहां पर क्लीन बोल्ड कुछ यहां पर खास किए बिना वापस भेजने में यहां पर कामयाबी। और पहली गेंद पर उद्देश्य जिस पर निगाहें थी उम्मीद थी लेकिन आज उम्मीद पर खड़े नहीं उतरे। जो प्रेशर यहां पर 236 रन जो यहाँ पर बनाने हैं 37 उस रन का जो प्रेशर है यहाँ पर उसी प्रेशर की वजह से पहली गेंद पर आउट होकर वापस यहाँ पर भेजा। और रूपेश पहली गेंद पर स्ट्राइक करते हुए क्लीन बोल्ड करके वापस भेजा यहाँ पर उद्देश्य का उसको। रूपेश आजगांवकर क्या यहाँ पर शुरुआत दिलाई है अपने टीम के लिए पहली गेंद और पहली गेंद पर विकेट। और यहाँ पर अनिकेत परब आए हैं वन डाउन बैट्समैन और पहली गेंद पर अपना खाता यहाँ पर खोला। तो यहाँ पर जिस तरह की शुरुआत जिनो क्रिकेटर्स ने की थी उसी तरह की मतलब उनके भी 2 विकेट ओपनर जो है पहली ओवर में वापस भेजने में कामयाबी मिली थी। और उसी तरह का कुछ यहाँ पर दृश्य जो है इस इनिंग में भी दिखाई दे रहा है। पहली गेंद थी और पहली गेंद पर उद्देश्य गावस आउट होकर वापस भेजा रूपेश ने। जब पहली गेंद पर विकेट मिलते हैं कॉन्फिडेंस हाई रहता है बॉलर का। इस बार गति में मिश्रण की थी लेकिन गेंद जो है सीधी थर्ड मैन वहां पर शॉर्ट थर्ड मैन खड़ा उस फील्डर के पास गई और यहाँ पर रन नहीं मिलेगा। तो एक स्ट्रांग शुरुआत की यहाँ पर जरूरत क्योंकि लगभग 12 रन प्रति ओवर की रफ्तार से यहाँ पर रन बनाने हैं इस टोटल टारगेट तक पहुँचने के लिए। एक बड़ा पहाड़ और इस पहाड़ पर किस तरह से चढ़ते हैं ये यहाँ पर देखेंगे साई बाबा अमोना। लेकिन शुरुआत जो है खराब हुई है अब तक। फिर एक बार बढ़िया लेंथ शॉट ऑफ लेंथ गेंद वहां पर फील्डर मौजूद सर्कल में पावर प्ले यहां पर चल रहा है। और इस पावर प्ले में देखेंगे कि इस पावर प्ले का इस्तेमाल किस तरह से करते हैं। लेकिन पहली गेंद से यहां पर प्रेशर जो है बना है पहले ही प्रेशर था कि 237 रन कुल बनानी है। और उसके साथ पहली गेंद पर उद्देश्य की विकेट गिरी उस वजह से ये प्रेशर जो है और बड़ा है साई बाबा अमोना पर। रूपेश आजगांवकर बढ़िया बॉलिंग अब तक। फिर वो एक बार यहाँ पर पीछे थर्ड मैन पर खिलाड़ी मौजूद और जब तक कि फील्डर फील्ड करता एक ही रन से यहाँ पर संतुष्ट होना पड़ेगा। जो आस्किंग रन रेट जो है उस आस्किंग रन रेट को यहाँ पर मेंटेन करना होगा। जब जब खराब गेंदी मिलेगी उनको बाउंड्री के पार पहुंचाना होगा क्योंकि ये बड़ा लक्ष्य है और ऐसे लक्ष्य का पीछा करते समय विकेट्स हाथ में होने चाहिए, लेकिन पहली गेंद पर झटका लगने से यहाँ पर प्रेशर में है साई बाबा मोना। फिर एक बार बढ़िया गेंद स्क्वायर की दिशा में गई है गेंद, पीछे फील्डर मौजूद और जब तक फील्डर फील्ड करता एक रन यहाँ पर अर्जित किया और ये सफल ओवर की यहाँ पर समाप्ति रुपेश हसगांवकर की पहली ओवर जो है समाप्त होते हुए केवल 4 रन आए और एक महत्वपूर्ण विकेट जो है उद्देश्य गावस्कर यहाँ पर लेने में कामयाब है और इसी के साथ पहली ओवर की समाप्ति 4 लगे बोर्ड पर 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। अजिंक्य कुडतरकर दूसरी ओवर इस इनिंग के लेकर वहां पर तैयार है। तो पहली ओवर रुपेश की बहुत ही बढ़िया रही, 4 रन इस ओवर में आए, केवल एक विकेट जो महत्वपूर्ण विकेट थी ओपनर बैट्समैन थे उद्देश्य उसको वापस भेजा। आ गया एक कदम का इस्तेमाल, ये गेंद जो है देखते हैं बाउंड्री लाइन के पार, जी नहीं, वहां पर जो फील्डर था डीप पॉइंट में फील्डर ने दौड़ लगाई और इस गेंद को रोका। थोड़ा सा पावर अगर इस हिट में होता तो ये बाउंड्री लाइन के पार चली जाती है, लेकिन 1 रन मिलेगा और स्ट्राइक कर दी अपने पार्टनर को। यहाँ पर दूसरी ओवर की पहली गेंद एक बढ़िया हिट, 1 रन अर्जित किया और स्कोर को पहुंचाया इस 1 रन के साथ 5 पर। इस बार बढ़िया यहाँ पर शॉट लेके ना सीधे फील्डर के हाथ में जाती हुई। तो बॉलिंग डिपार्टमेंट ने अब तक बढ़िया काम किया है। जो पहली ओवर रही थी रुपेश हसगांवकर की, उसके बाद अजिंक्य को लाया गया और वो जो विकेट पहली गेंद पर मिली उसका प्रेशर यहाँ पर साफ दिखाई दे रहा है साई बाबा अमोना को। और रन रेट लगभग 12 साढ़े 12 रन प्रति ओवर की जो रन रेट है वो भी यहाँ पर मेंटेन करनी है। तो काफी सारी मुश्किल ऐसे हालात में एक पार्टनरशिप जो है यहाँ पर आनी जरूरी है। बढ़िया गेंद लेकिन ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर जाती हुई वाइड का इशारा आता हुआ एम्पायर द्वारा और एक अतिरिक्त रन यहाँ इस टोटल में जुड़ता हुआ 6 हुआ है कुल स्कोर एक रन को मिलाकर। जिस तरह की पार्टनरशिप हुई थी गौरव जटार और अंकित तबास के बीच, ऐसी एक पार्टनरशिप की यहां पर जरूरत। इस बार यहां पर बढ़िया शॉट लेकिन फील्डर मौजूद फाइन लेग पर और 1 ही रन यहां पर मिलेगा। तो अगर ये शॉट तो बढ़िया थी, अगर थोड़ी इधर उधर होती, पावर प्ले चल रहा है और थोड़ी सी इधर उधर होती तो एक चौका मिल सकता था, लेकिन सीधी फील्डर के हाथ में और 1 रन यहाँ पर दूसरी ओवर अजिंक्य की और अब तक केवल 2 ही रन इस ओवर में दिए है। बढ़िया ओवर कहलाएगी अब तक जिनो ड्रैगन्स के बॉलर द्वारा। इस बार बढ़िया गेंद सटीक लाइन और लेन के साथ और अपनी अच्छी गेंदें जो है उस अच्छी गेंदों को यहां पर बार बार दोहरा रहे हैं। बढ़िया यहां पर बॉलिंग अजिंक्य, 4 गेंदें अब तक हो चुके हैं इस ओवर की और केवल 2 ही रन इन 4 गेंदों में दिए हैं अजिंक्य ने। 7 पर रुका हुआ स्कोर, 1 विकेट जो है ओपनर बैट्समैन वापस। इस बार यहां पर गाइड किया गेंद को और ये चौका यहां पर मिलेगा और इस चौके की मदद से यहां पर थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंस जो है बैट्समैन का बढ़ेगा, क्योंकि पहली ये बाउंड्री आती हुई तो पैरों पर गेंद थी, उसे सिर्फ ग्लाइड किया और फाइनल की दिशा में पावर प्ले चल रहा है, फील्डर अंदर था और उसी का फायदा यहां पर मिला और ये यहां पर वेलकम बाउंड्री, पहली बाउंड्री आती हुई किशोर के बल्ले से और इसी के साथ 11 पर पहुंचा है स्कोर। और यहाँ हवा में गेंद जरूर थी लेकिन फील्डर से दूर, और यहाँ पर रन नहीं मिलेगा। इसी के साथ 2 ओवरों का खेल समाप्त। ये भी बहुत ही बढ़िया ओवर, केवल 6 ही रन आए इस ओवर में। 11 लगा है बोर्ड पर स्कोर 1 विकेट के नुकसान के बाद। हेलो, पहली ओवर सफल रही थी रुपेश असगांवकर की, फिर एक बार बुलाया गया है कप्तान ने। इस बार कदमों का इस्तेमाल लेकिन पढ़ नहीं पाए। एम्पायर के इशारे का यहां पर इंतजार और लेग बाय का इशारा यहां पर आता हुआ। यहां पर बाउंड्रीज चाहिए, चौके चाहिए, छक्के चाहिए, क्योंकि लगभग यहां पर रन रेट जो है 13 के करीब पहुंच रही है धीरे धीरे। और जैसे जैसे यहां पर डॉट गेंदे आएंगी प्रेशर और बढ़ता जाएगा और ये लक्ष्य मुश्किल यहां पर होता जाएगा। जब जब मौके मिलेंगे यहां पर चौके लगाने हैं, बाउंड्रीज हासिल करनी है। 12 ओवर पहुंचा है इस 1 रन के साथ, तीसरा ओवर है प्रगति पर। इस बार हवा में गेंद, वहां पर पीछे फील्डर मौजूद स्क्वायर लेग की दिशा में, और जब तक वहां पर फील्डर फील्ड करता 1 रन बांध के रखा है दोनों ही बॉलर अजिंक। उसके बाद रुपेश की ये दूसरी ओवर, मौके नहीं देखो, केवल एक चौका आया था लेकिन उसके बाद बल्लेबाजों को खामोश रखने में यहां पर कामयाबी मिली है। बड़ा लक्ष्य है 237 रनों का। इस बार यहां पर पंच किया, फील्डर मौजूद पॉइंट पर, रन यहां पर नहीं मिलेगा। तो जैसे जैसे जितनी डॉट गेंद यहां पर आएंगी उतना ही प्रेशर यहां पर बढ़ेगा और जो आस्किंग रन रेट है वो भी बढ़ती ही जाएगी। तो 13 के करीब लगभग ये आस्किंग रन रेट। तो ये इस रन रेट को अगर मेंटेन करना है तो ओवर में 1-2 बाउंड्री जो है यहां पर लगानी होंगे। अगली गेंद रुपेश असगांवकर की, शॉर्ट ऑफ लेंथ गेंद थी वहां पर, और दूसरा झटका यहां पर लगता हुआ। कीपर का यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया काम, एज लगी थी और गई गेंद सीधे कीपर के दस्ताने में, और दूसरा विकेट यहां पर मिलता हुआ। उछली थी गेंद टप्पा पड़ने के बाद और एज लगी सीधे कीपर के दस्तानों में, और 13 के स्कोर पर लगा है दूसरा झटका। पिछली गेंद पर दूसरा विकेट मिला है रुपेश असगांवकर को। एक बढ़िया यहां पर स्पेल, बढ़िया बॉलिंग का प्रदर्शन यहां पर, और पहला फ्री हिट यहां पर लेना चाहते हैं अनिकेत। चेतन गवेकर नया बैट्समैन उतरा है दूसरी विकेट के पतन के बाद, और यहां पर जो मुश्किलें साई बाबा अमोना के पास सामने आ रही है वो खत्म होने का नाम नहीं ले रही है। पहले ही गेंद पर झटका लगा था, उसके बाद जो दूसरा विकेट पिछली गेंद पर गिरा है, केवल 13 रन लगे हैं बोर्ड पर, और 2 महत्वपूर्ण विकेट उद्देश गावस और उसके बाद अनिकेत पर अब कुछ खास नहीं कर पाए दोनों ही बैट्समैन, और वापस यहां पर भेजने में कामयाबी मिली रुपेश असगांवकर को। फ्री हिट यहां पर जोड़ लिया था, करारा शॉट था, कैच वहां पर हो सकती थी लेकिन यहाँ पर नुकसान नहीं, क्योंकि ये फ्री हिट था, कर पकड़ते भी तो यहाँ पर मुश्किल नहीं, लेकिन चौका यहाँ पर लगता है जरूर का, अगर थोड़ी सी यहाँ पर इधर होती तो ये करारा शॉट था, पावर बहुत था इस शॉट के पीछे, और बढ़िया यहाँ पर फील्डिंग हर्ड होता है जब ऐसे गेंद लगती है। लेकिन रुपेश आजगांवकर बहुत ही बढ़िया यहाँ पर फील्डिंग का मुजाहरा, एक तगड़े खिलाड़ी, जरूर यहाँ पर लगी गेंद, लेकिन फिर एक बार तैयार बॉलिंग मार्क पर। तो ये यहाँ पर स्पोर्ट्समैनशिप, बहुत ही बढ़िया प्लेयर, बच्ची हाइट और अपनी हाइट का खूब इस्तेमाल इस ओवर में। ये यहाँ पर कमाल का शॉट, लेकिन फील्डर से थोड़ा सा दूर, रोक सकते थे लेकिन जज नहीं कर पाए, और यहाँ पर ये चौका आता हुआ, दूसरा चौका इस इनिंग का, और इस चौके को जोड़कर 17 हुए हैं स्कोर। बहुत ही बढ़िया ये शॉट, गैप था वहां पर और उसी गैप में भेजा और कवर के क्षेत्र में ये शॉट खेलकर चौका अर्जित किया। इसी के साथ 3 ओवरों का खेल यहाँ पर समाप्त होता हुआ, 17 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 3 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। अजिंक्य कुडतरकर अपनी दूसरी ओवर, पहली ओवर बढ़िया रही थी, केवल 6 रन दिए थे। रुपेश आजगांवकर यहाँ पर चोट लगी है, बाहर आए हैं यहाँ पर ट्रीटमेंट के लिए। आशा करते हैं कि ये चोट गंभीर न हो, क्योंकि जरूरत है टीम को रुपेश की सर्विसेज की, क्योंकि 2 बड़े झटके यहाँ पर दिए हैं, 17 रन लगे हैं बोर्ड पर, और 2 बड़े झटके जो दिए हैं रुपेश ने। अगली गेंद यहाँ पर अजिंक्य की, इस बार कलायुआ मोड़ी, 1 रन यहाँ पर मिलेगा। दूसरा रन यहाँ पर जरूर दौड़ेंगे क्योंकि गैप में गए, फिर एक बार यहाँ पर मिस फील्ड, तीसरा रन। जी यहाँ पर रिस्क नहीं लेंगे बैट्समैन, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी 2 विकेट यहाँ पर वापस भेजने में कामयाबी मिली है जिनो क्रिकेटर्स को, और इन 2 रनों को जोड़कर 19वां स्कोर 2 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। चौथा ओवर प्रगति पर अजिंक्य है बॉलिंग मार्क पर। शॉर्ट ऑफ लाइन गेंद थी और इस बार गेंद को भेजा फाइनल की दिशा में, सीमा के बाहर। बहुत ही बढ़िया संपर्क, सिर्फ बल्ला लगाना था इस गेंद को और वही काम किया। थोड़ी सी शॉर्ट ऑफ लाइन गेंद थी और दिशा दिखाई गेंद को, और इस चौके के साथ स्कोर बढ़कर हुआ है 23। तो यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा मोमेंटम, थोड़ी सी यहाँ पर स्कोर जो है आगे बढ़ते हुए, इस चौका जो है ये कॉन्फिडेंस यहाँ पर बढ़ाएगा। किशोर अब तक 14 रन बना चुके हैं अपने इस पारी में। फिर एक बार शॉर्ट ऑफ लाइन गेंद, फिर वही उसी दिशा में, लेकिन पिछला चौका जो गया था फील्डर को पीछे किया बाउंड्री लाइन पर, और यहाँ पर उसी की वजह से 1 ही रन यहाँ पर मिलेगा। तो अच्छी सोच, पिछली गेंद पर चौका गया था इसलिए फील्डर को पीछे कर दिया गया, और इस बार वही दिशा में गई थी गेंद, लेकिन इस पर फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद, उसी के कारण केवल 1 ही रन, 24 इस 1 रन को जोड़कर। ये यहाँ पर कट करना चाहते थे, लेकिन पड़कर टप्पा खाने के बाद गेंद थोड़ी सी उछली, इसलिए ये गेंद पड़ नहीं सके। और जो अब तक बॉलिंग रही है जिन्होंने क्रिकेटर्स की, 2 बॉलर अब तक यूज किए हैं, रुपेश और अजिंक्य, बांध के रखा है। चौथा ओवर प्रगति पर और केवल 24 रन यहाँ पर लगे हैं, और आस्किंग रन रेट जो है 13 के ऊपर अब चली गई है। प्रेशर यहाँ पर साफ बल्लेबाजों पर। इस बार आ गया, 1 कदमों का इस्तेमाल करके यहां पर बाउंड्री अर्जित करना चाहते थे, लेकिन कमाल की ये गेंदबाजी अजिंक्य द्वारा। अजिंक्य बढ़िया यहाँ पर काम करते हुए दूसरा ओवर और अब तक केवल 13 रन अपने स्पेल में दिए हैं, लेकिन जो डैमेज यहाँ पर की है रूपेश आसगांवकर थोड़ी सी चोटिल हुए हैं। आशा करेंगे कि ये चोट गंभीर ना हो, क्योंकि उसकी जो बॉलिंग 2 ओवर उसकी जरूरत है यहाँ पर जिनो क्रिकेटर्स को। अगली गेंद इस बार हवा में जरूर गेंद है, लेकिन गैप में गई है गेंद। वहां पर लॉन्ग ऑफ का खिलाड़ी जब तक दौड़कर इस गेंद को फील्ड करता, 2 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए और उसी के साथ यहां पर 4 ओवर का खेल समाप्त होता है। 26 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 2 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। और आगे का हाल अंग्रेजी में सुनाने के लिए आपके सामने होंगे अंग्रेजी कमेंटेटर हरीश काकोडकर।
This is in the air, but short of the field. So no pace towards this innings once they were rocked back by that 2 wickets, 27 for 2, 5th over in progress. In comes Gaurav Jatar, left arm orthodox, bowling from round wicket. We have seen he bowls decently, very good with the ball. He showed his talent and class with the bat. And now maybe captain hoping that he gets a few wickets for himself and his team. This is in the air, cross-batted shot. Fielded, no, 4 runs. Put his hand to stop that, but it was very well timed by the batsman Aniket Chetan. Chetan has been sent at number 4, and Samarth, the Superman, has still been kept maybe a little bit later for the ball to get a little bit old, and maybe for the spinners. Someone has to go after the bowling. Asking run rate is almost 13.3. This is once again in the air. Will it be taken? Shailu coming. Oh no, not Shailu. Fardeen Khan. I guess Fardeen is the 12th man. So Akshu, who got injured while taking that catch of his own follow through, is out taking a little bit of rest on field injury. This time a much better shot, much better strike here. Clean down the ground from Kishore Sinari. Beautifully timed, always intended to go up in the air, and the beauty was he hit it straight between the 2 fielders. The asking run rate so much, they have to keep going like that. Once again in the air, this time it in time. Fardeen coming underneath and takes an easy catch. Very nicely, beautifully flighted by Gaurav Jatar there. Previous one was slightly quicker. This time slowed it in the air, gave it more flight, and that's where Kishore Sinari fall prey by giving a catch at long of throat. 3rd wicket down at the score of 36. So third wicket down, 1 wicket for Gaurav Jathar in the very first over. And in comes one more outstation bowler who was pivotal and crucial. The whole innings revolved around this man who scored 94 and got his team past 200 runs, Ankit Dabas. New batsman is the Superman from Naveli. Samarth Gauns will be at the non-striker's end. What an innings he played in the previous match. One shot hit in time, otherwise he could have got that 50 as well. So he'll be at the non-striker's end. And if at all anyone can turn around this match and make it interesting, it's going to be that man at the non-striker's end, Samarth. He's quite capable. Quite capable means Samarth. His name is itself capable to get the win for his team. This time, no chance. The fielders are coming close. Sharp fielding here from GENO Dragons Mapsa as throughout the tournament. Not only this match, Damodar Warriors were also quite good in their fielding effort. Oh, that was quick one. I don't know where he was heading. He shuffled across too much. You can see that that was a quicker one from Ankit Dabas. Batsman shuffled and the top of the off stump was hit by the bowler and fifth wicket down. The scorecard looking very, very poor and fourth wicket down and scorecard not looking great here for the batting side, Sai Baba AMONA. So 36 for 4 in 5.2. While we welcome Mahesh Bhagat sir and Charles sir in the commentary box. They are always here most of the times whenever they get time to watch cricket. And Sagar Gosavi and Charles sir working in the same school. Well, even at this age, I will say Charles sir is looking much more fitter and better than Sagar Gosavi. Some happy moments here in the commentary box as well. This is in the air, in the gap, should get a boundary, no Akshu. The fear of the left hand. That was a little bit hurt there, the left hand, and he could have saved, he was totally fit. But 4 runs nevertheless to the batsman, Rupal Sinari. The problem with the batsman is asking run rate is so much, how much time they are going to take out in the middle to go for the onslaught. So Rupal may be telling, I am going to go after the very first ball. Gets a boundary for him. Good batting here, good aggressive batting from Rupal. Oh, the bat came on time. This was quicker one. He was in no position to play that. Previous one was a flighted one, tossed up. Plays that cross-batted chop. This time, slightly quicker in the air. Well, these variations from the bowler, many times we have seen in international players as well. second free hit has been taken, and the right decision here. The only man who can take the free hits at this stage and capability of crossing the boundaries is the man on strike, Samarth Gaus. He's facing the first ball. Once again trying to play that cross bat, didn't time it, gets just a single off the mark. Once again off the back foot, just straight in the short covers region. .42 in 6. We're discussing about how to go about these free hits. We're having discussions with Tushar Karmalkar. Tushar and Ambarish are the pillars of this tournament. Started some 21 years back, and before that they were organizing a tennis ball cricket tournament. So there must have been some thinking to get these free hits going. And everyone has a different approach towards the free hit. Samarth Gaus saw that immediately taking the free hit of the very first ball, trying to get off the mark. Sometimes players, batsmen try to take it in the batting power play. Sometimes they take in the mandatory power play. Sometimes when a bowler is bowling good or a good bowler is there, to break his morale, you take a free hit in the first ball. And if you get a boundary, yes, the rhythm will be broken. Some batsmen take it when the bowler is weak because they know that there is an opportunity of scoring a 6. Instead of wasting wide signal here by umpire Rajesh Shirodkar, instead of wasting that free hit against a good bowler, let me take it against a weak bowler and get a 6. So different approaches here for from different batsmen, different teams about these 5 free hits. Very nicely played, correct. Gets it in the covers region with a single. Well, when this man comes to play anywhere in Goa, there will be a lot of people watching on Goa Livecast. We was join in to watch this man play, Samarth Gaus. Once again, played in the air. Will it be taken? Fielder underneath, but short. Slightly wide of that fielder, in fact. Sometimes when you not time the ball, it is also a blessing in disguise. If you had timed it, it would have gone straight in the hands. It didn't have that much of power, and Samarth Gaus takes the 3rd free hit. And I guess from this point onwards, with the way situation is, Sai Baba Amona, Samarth Gaus is the right and apt man to take those free hits because he is the only one who has the capability to clear any boundary across in any format. This is the shot. You know, the Superman from Naveli scores a super shot, and the man on the road is saved by a whisker. Well, the God was at his rescue. He was going from the road and the ball had come that time with immense speed, which was struck by Samarth Gaus. Otherwise, Tushar had to run all the way over ground and start his car. So you can see that shot, a beautiful shot, hit it. And you can see that man on the road. He was coming, just saved. Sometimes 1 or 2 seconds make a huge difference in your life. But that has shown Samarth Gaon's capability. Can clear anywhere, anytime. Sahil Duri having a word with him. Some moments of discussion of maybe this match or maybe other tournaments where are being organized across Goa. Well, they can be discussing anything, but with code of conduct into effect, Sahil and Samarth will definitely be not talking about elections. So the ball has been given. That's a pretty good ball here. I guess umpire will be looking at that. Style stoppage in play, and we are also having our moments of joy. Some wonderful discussions here in the commentary box, and in comes the beast slowly. Beast of Sangem, Abhinav Marathe. He's wearing that Risers t-shirt, and I guess he will be going tomorrow, maybe today or tomorrow in GCA Ground Porvorim to play for that Advocates tournament. Scored a 50 in the last season, was a good handy knock, good knock from his side, got Man of the Match award as well, Abhinav. And they were the runners-up as well last season. Maybe the Tewadi boys didn't put an entry, because some might be feeling that maybe election fever is more than cricket fever right now. Now, after all the efforts, no one has got the ball. CEO is telling, I can find it. I put sensors everywhere. Hope that so much stoppage of play, ball comes into play. Shubham is also going. Bushes are very thick over there at the long on long of region, so it might take a little bit of time. Yes, finally the ball has come. So Gaurav Jathar hit for a beautiful six and a slight stoppage of play because it is the Superman 6. Superman likes to fly across the ground, and this time he made the ball to fly out of the ground, and one more free hit has been taken. Fourth free hit. Can it go for a six is the question. Can he hit back-to-back sixes against Gaurav Jatar? This time, wonderful shot. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Samarth Gaus. Oh, my God, what has happened over there? He stretched himself. Cramps maybe. Samarth Gaus is down. Worry sign here for Sai Baba Amona. Magnificent batsman and showing his class. Change of over. After 7, it's 59 for 4. Well, we are getting to hear some history about the SANGUEM cricketers. When the free hit was introduced, the tournament was organized in SAI Kurcherem ground. And when introduction of the free hit happened in the first time, the batsman was on strike was Jayesh Borkar and bowler was Appa from SANGUEM, Sadashiv Karpe. And the batsman took free hits, 5 free hits of 5 consecutive deliveries in the very first over. And all 5 were dot balls. That is how it started as a free hit in the SANGUEM cricketers. Funny moment. And with the invent, people started to know the rules, the batsmen, and they started to take it wisely. Once again, very nicely bowled. See, you can see, I've seen various off spinners. Some have the one that goes away, the dusra we call it. Some have the top spinner. Some bowl that quicker one. But the action should be same for all the different balls. Batsmen should not be able to find what is coming out of the hands. That is the trick. This is beautiful piece of bowling. You can see that action from the bowler Ankit Dabas. He's mixing it up well. He's bowling those flighters. He's bowling those quicker ones with a similar sort of action. So batsmen are finding it difficult to go after him. Harbhajan Singh was one. Saklin Mushtaq as well. Muthaiya Mullitharan, one of the greatest bowlers. So whenever you are bowling those different variations, it must be difficult for the batsman to find what is coming off the hand. So once again, no timing whatsoever from Rupal Sinari. Just getting a single and gets the man on strike to see some entertainment here. Samarth Gaus is playing on 15 of just 5. Showed his class to the opponent side, how good a form he is in or how good a player he is with those 2 magnificent sixes down the ground. 60 for the loss of 4. Very nicely played. He's watching him carefully, what is coming off the hands. And the balls are also landing in the right areas where an off-spinner has to bowl. So good piece of bowling here so far from Ankit Dabas. This was a quicker one, very nicely played by Samarth Gaus. He's struggling over there with their cramps maybe. And I have seen an innings of Samarth Gaus when the team was somewhere around 4 to 5 wickets down. Comes without fearing, fearless cricket he played and scored a century. I guess it was a year or 2 years back. So he has the capability to win a one-sided match for his side, whichever side he plays for. And he is the only one who got 2 centuries on the same day. And that was a time, I guess, 2020-2019 season where he scored a century in Mayam, and then comes a evening session in Farmagudi and scores a century. That is the Superman from Navelim. Slightly hurt, slightly injured, but a wounded tiger is more dangerous than a normal one. And meanwhile, I'll change over from the commentary box. I'll hand over the mic to Sagar Gosavi.
So Balpreet Chadda, the new bowler, bowling the ninth over, and man on strike, Superman from Navalim. Let's see whether he can deliver. And, into the free hit, there's a better connection, but straight to the fielder, no harm done. That free hit saved Superman from furthermore injuries as far as batting is concerned. So all the 5 free hits have been taken. Meanwhile, the Monty Panesar of GENO is into the act. Similar action, Balpreet Chadda, left arm round the stumps as a 2 right-handed batsmen on this strike, out in the middle. Rupal Sinari on the strike, playing at the individual score of 8 runs from 10 legal deliveries. Let's see what is going to come from flighted delivery, wanted to heave the ball towards the leg stump. No connection between the bat and ball, leaves the ball to travel safely to the keeper. Meanwhile, a decent start from Monty Panesar of GENO. Another good delivery, equally well played as the ball was about onto the middle stump. Played with respect, defends the ball, and meanwhile one more dot ball bowled by Balpreet. Short delivery outside the leg stump. There was a chance for Rupal, but stand and delivery is not going to happen. The batsman has to little bow down, come to the length and line of the ball, and then it will be easy. Meanwhile, Balpreet Chadda looking very confident, delivers a wide delivery, takes the total to 63. So while a change in a field setup. Again onto the legs, a quicker one, creating a doubt in the minds of the batsmen. And that's a dot ball. So far, only 2 runs have come from this over, 1 a single from the bat and a wide. Meanwhile, Balpreet Chadda to deliver. Got better connection, there's a fielder in act, and the catch has been taken safely as a fifth wicket back to the pavilion in the 9th over. So after completion of... Yes, DJ, you can continue. So next man in is Amir Kadekar. Both the outstation players are out in the middle for Sai Baba AMONA. Both are capable of hitting the ball quite comfortably out of the park. And immediately the captain delivers the delivery to Shailesh Miskin, who is doing a warm-up. Let's see what is going to happen out in the middle. Another strong prospect, a strong character with the ball in his hand, who has played Ranji Trophy for Goa in the seniors team. And he is about to deliver in this 10th over of the inning. 63 for the loss of 5 wickets, and 2 good batsmen are still out in the middle and recently joined by Amir Kadekar. Amir Kadekar at the non-striker's end. Superman on the striking end. First delivery cuts the ball. Fielder, slight fumble. Let's see whether he can stop the ball, but ball once you beat the fielder, it's a very difficult, it's a very quick outfield, and Samart gets a boundary. So let's see whether Samar can get a personal milestone, as the target from here on looks to be very difficult, as only 67 runs on the board, but nevertheless 170 runs required from 65 balls, and Samar is playing at the individual score of 21. So it is an opportunity for Samar to write his name in this tournament as the tournament proceeds. Let's see whether he can get a century on this occasion. Another good delivery played equally well towards the long off area to get a single and to rotate the strike. That brings Kishore, Amir Kadekar at the striking end. A speedster who has taken the wicket on the very first delivery that he has bowled, courtesy a good outswinger. Initially the ball moved inside in the air, and as it hits the deck, goes away from the batsman to take the bail on its way. What a delivery that was, bowled by the batsman who is on the strike now. Another good delivery, cuts the ball away from the fielder into the gap, and Amir Kadekar starts with a boundary. That boundary takes the total to 72. Both the batsmen are having a caliber to get some decent total in this run chase. Although if they are not able to chase the target, but definitely they are going to lower the margin. And you never know, if they keep on connecting 2 or 3 boundaries in an over, then it is quite possible that target can be achieved. Many things are about to witness. So many questions to be answered by this batting pair. Again, Blaze Watchfully flicks the ball towards the mid-wicket area. Fielder from the deep long on gathers the ball, throws it back to the bowler. Meanwhile, a single concluded. That single takes the total to 73. 2 more legged deliveries are remaining in this over. Let's see what Samarth Gawas is up to now. Although he is slightly has a cramp in his muscles, but still standing like a wall. Full up his delivery, wanted to cut the ball on to the front foot, not getting into the line of the delivery. Makes the ball to travel safely to the keeper. Final delivery of a 10th over. Shailesh Miskin on to his run-up mark. Plays watchfully, straight back to the bowler, well fielded onto his follow-through. So dot ball to end over number 10, 73 for the loss of 5 wickets. There is a wonderful lyrics that have been played by DJ. Wording says to these batsmen, looks like you stick to the wicket, get some handy runs so that you are remembered in the tournament. Balpreet Chadda down the leg stump, stretch of arms, confirm that this is a wide. Score moves to 74. Another strong swing of the bat, but ball misses the bat and doesn't miss the stumps. 6th wicket, back to the pavilion into the very first delivery of the 10th over. DJ. So new man in is Dinesh Gavas, and he is on the striking end. So Balpreet Chadda striking for the second time on the very first delivery of second over of his quota in the 11th over. 10.1 deliveries have been bowled. Total is 74 for the loss of 6 wickets. So one of these batsmen has to really take this responsibility on their shoulder to carry on with the inning. Samarth Gavas looking dangerous, but his partner need to be patient. Another good delivery, cuts the ball, but straight to the point fielder, none other than Ninad Pavaskar. Gathers the ball, throws back to the keeper. Meanwhile, no chance of a single, resulting in a dot ball. The approach of the incoming batsman should be having more patience. Should look to rotate strike. Then the swing ball takes the inside part of the bat, travels towards the fine leg area. Fielder from the deep gathers the ball, throws it back to the keeper. Another single to take the total to 75. And that brings Samarth Gavas on the striking end. So let's see what are going to be the techniques from Balpreet Chadda, as Samarth is looking much more dangerous rather than the other batsmen of Sai Baba AMONA. 3 illegal deliveries are yet to be bowled in this over. Flighted delivery. Samarth knows that a golden over is about to come after this over. So he need to hang on out in the middle, waiting for the loose deliveries to be bowled to him. And what a lovely overs that have been bowled by Balpreet Chadda so far. He is the latest inclusion in the team in the playing 11, and about to deliver final delivery of this over, and he has given only 5 runs to take 2 wickets. So a decent bowling from Balpreet Chadda. Short delivery, pull shot in action. Meanwhile, the ball has been hit towards the square leg area for a single. And that concludes over number 11. After completion of 11, score is 77 for the loss of 6 wickets. So golden over is on, and captain gives the responsibility to outstation player who is bowling a decent line in length, a tall guy, Ankit the boss. Right arm over the stumps, and the new man in Dinesh is on the striking end. Let's see what is going to be the strategy of this batsman who is at the striking end. Whether he goes for the glory or he takes a single to bring Superman on the strike, the time is going to tell us. Meanwhile, taking his time, Dinesh about to take the guard at the striking end. Flighted delivery, heaves the ball towards the square leg, ball along the carpet, travels to the deep fielder. Rupesh Asgaonkar throws the ball back to the keeper. Meanwhile, a single that brings Samarth Gavas on the striking end. 78 is the total so far. Let's see how this golden over is going to progress for both the sides. Short pitch delivery, oh my dear, what a hammer. Fielder was about to reach but could not stop the ball from crossing the fence. We have to wait for umpire signal, and the ball drops inside the boundary rope and it touches the hands of the fielder. Wonderful strike, and that's a boundary. 4 more deliveries left in this golden over. Flight a delivery, you can't ball flight to this batsman. Superman in act, and the ball flies like a Superman out of the boundary rope. Sixer. So maybe a wrong move from the captain of GENO, as left arm bowlers were available with him and 2 right-handed batsmen out. Another flight delivery, ball kept a little low than what some would have expected. Ball travels along the carpet after landing on the deck. And even the wicket keeper looks to have hurt himself. So meanwhile, over to the next delivery. And this is the golden over. Short pitch inland. Meanwhile, ball races. A wonderful effort, but ball touched the rope, and that is the power behind the stroke from Superman. Boundary from the following delivery. So this is turning out to be in favor of Sai Baba AMONA. Wonderful effort, but the ball has won the race finally, crossing the fence before the fielder could react. Final delivery of the golden over. Quicker delivery, ball bounce a bit more and dot ball to finish the golden over. So Viraj is busy with this stat. Still then, DJ, you can play the music. So score now after the completion of golden over is 107 on the board. Samart playing at the individual score of 37. And now Dinesh on striking and Balpreet Chadda to continue. So far has given 6 runs and taken 2 wickets. Another wicket hunt of a sixer, but not a connection. Makes the ball to travel to the stumps, and we can see the red LED lights flashed. DJ. Thank you, DJ. So new man in is Sanju Gawat. And it looks like the song has been dedicated to Balpreet Chadda, as he has taken 3 wickets, has given 6 runs, and looks to be his adda out in the middle at the moment. But Samalt is still at the non-strikers, and one of the batsmen has to take care of the other end. Now a decent strike to take a single. A single takes the total to 108. And now Samalt Gawas is on the striking. And let's see whether he can take maximum out of the remaining overs of the inning. 7 overs more to be bowled after this over. So far, 108 for 7, chance for him to get to his personal 3-figure mark. But only thing is he should get support from the other end. Samarth Gawas playing at the individual score of 37. And will be facing Balpreet Chadda. This is the first biggie. Oh my dear. Into the bushes, straight down the ground, and this is the capacity of Samarth Gawas. You can't relax after taking 3 sixes, and now Samarth making a statement, joining the lyrics of that song. Let's see whether it is going to be his adda now. Thank you, DJ. Samarth moves to 43. Just 7 runs away from half century. Whether he can get some more out of this over. The challenge is on. Competition is on between Balpreet Chadda and Samarth, spoiling the over by hitting a biggie. Another delivery onto the legs, but it was off the bat. That's the signal from the umpire. Ball taking inside edge, rolling onto the pads. Definitely it was off the inside edge of the bat. Umpires are very shrewd. Even if you try to disguise them, they are not going to move an inch. Came down the track, pulls the ball, not getting the proper elevation, although he is not totally fit. But look at the effort of Samarth Gawas, the Superman, giving everything possible with him. Takes a single and takes himself to 44. Final delivery of the over. Sanju Gawas has to be little calm. Let's see what is going to be his approach. Cuts the ball, but straight to the fielder. And that concludes over number 13. So after completion of 13, score is 115 for 7.
13 ओवरों का खेल समाप्त और 115 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर। 7 विकेट के नुकसान के बाद केवल 42 गेंदें बाकी इस मैच की और 122 रन यहाँ पर बनाने हैं मुश्किल ये लक्ष्य। समर्थ गावस एक छोर संभाले हुए हैं 44 अपने निजी स्कोर पर। गौरव चटार अपनी अगली ओवर लेकर इस बार बड़ा हिट लगाने की कोशिश, अपील जरूर हुई है लेकिन यहां पर कोई रिस्पांस नहीं एम्पायर की ओर से। और ये गेंद डाउन लेग जाती हुई 44 के निजी स्कोर पर यहां पर खेल रहे समर्थ गावस। देखेंगे अपना 50 कैसे यहां पर हासिल करते हैं। और ये यहां पर बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, पीछे कवर्स में फील्डर मौजूद, अपने व्यक्तिगत स्कोर 45 पर पहुंचे है। सही कर उनको जोड़कर जो एकमात्र यहां पर आज पारी देखने को मिली है साई बाबा अमोना की तरफ से, वो है समर्थ गावस 1 मैन आर्मी, लेकिन बाकी का साथ यहां पर नहीं मिला। कट करना चाहते थे लेकिन चूंकि डॉट गेंद संजू गावस नए बैट्समैन वहां पर उतरे हैं क्रीज पर। गौरव जटार ने अब तक 1 विकेट लिए है अपने स्पेल में और 28 रन दिए हैं। तो 237 का ये बड़ा लक्ष्य था, उसका पीछा करने उतरी साई बाबा अमोना, लेकिन लगातार अंतराल पर जो विकेट्स गिरे उसकी वजह से बहुत ही पीछे रहे इस मैच में। केवल 116 लगे हैं अब तक क्रीज बोर्ड पर। इस बार यहां पर कदमों का इस्तेमाल और 8वें विकेट का पतन यहां होता हुआ। संजू यहां पर बड़ा हिट लगाने की कोशिश जरूर की थी, कदमों का इस्तेमाल किया था लेकिन बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर ग्लव्स वर्क, स्टंप यहां आउट और 8वें विकेट का यहां पर पतन होता हुआ 116 के स्कोर पर। गौरव चटार को 2 विकेट मिले हैं, तीसरा ओवर और केवल 28 रन दिए हैं अब तक अपने स्पेल में। इस बार गाइड किया गेंद को फाइनल की दिशा में, ओवर फील्डर मौजूद, 1 रन और तुकाराम ने अपना स्ट्राइक बदला। और जो यहाँ पर जियो बल्लेबाज अब तक जिन्होंने बढ़िया पारी खेली है, एक छोर पर टिके रहे समर्थ गावस अब होंगे स्ट्राइक पर। 45 यहाँ पर बना है कुल स्कोर, अपना निजी स्कोर 5 रन दूर अपने अर्थ तक से। देखते हैं इस गेंद पर एक बड़ा प्रहार करके इस मुकाम तक पहुंचते हैं या नहीं। फ्लाइटेड डिलीवरी और फिनिश इन स्टाइल, बहुत ही बढ़िया छक्का, बॉलर के सिर के ऊपर से खेला गया शॉट और 50 का आंकड़ा यहां पर पार कर गया है। अपना बल्ला उठा सकते हैं समर्थ गावस। तो जहां पर सारे बैट्समैन फेल हो रहे थे, विकेट्स अपना गंवा रहे थे, एक छोर पर डटे रहे और छक्के के साथ अपना ये 50 का आंकड़ा यहां पर पूरा किया। पावर प्ले यहाँ पर 15वीं और 16वीं ओवर में साहिल धूरी होंगे बॉलिंग मार्क पर इस पावर प्ले में। यहाँ पर देखेंगे कितने रन बटोरते हैं। हालांकि 36 लीगल डिलीवरीज इस मैच में बाकी है और 114 रन इस मैच को जीतने के लिए बनाने हैं। पावर प्ले के 2 ओवर तुकाराम होंगे स्ट्राइक पर। समर्थ ने जिन्होंने पिछली गेंद पर एक बड़ा प्रहार किया था, छक्का लगाकर अपना अर्धशतक पूरा किया है, वो होंगे नॉन स्ट्राइकिंग एंड पर। हालांकि साहिल धूरी यहाँ पर पहली अपनी इस इनिंग की ओवर और बढ़िया शॉट वहां पर पॉइंट की दिशा में खेला, फील्डर मौजूद, रन यहां पर नहीं मिलेगा। तो तुकाराम को यहां पर स्ट्राइक जो है ज्यादातर अपने पार्टनर समर्थ को देना है, क्योंकि अभी अभी उतरे हैं मैदान पर। 123 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 8 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। इस बार बढ़िया गेंद, थोड़ी सी गति में यहां पर मिश्रण किया था, पढ़ नहीं सके और एक डॉट गेंद यहां पर। पड़ की थोड़ी सी बाहर निकली थी गेंद, कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाई तुकाराम। साहिल धूरी की बढ़िया बॉलिंग। इस बार अच्छा शॉट और गैप में जाता हुआ, डीप में फील्डर मौजूद नहीं और पावर प्ले चल रहा है, उसी का फायदा उठाकर सिर्फ यहां पर गैप में डालनी थी गेंद को और वही काम करते हुए एक चौका यहां पर अर्जित किया। तो तुकाराम के बल्ले से आता हुआ ये पहला चौका और इस चौके की बदौलत 127 पर पहुंचा स्कोर। लेकिन 8 विकेट जो है वापस जा चुके हैं साई बाबा आमोना के। जो प्रेशर 237 रन, उस प्रेशर की वजह से बैट्समैन जो है जल्द ही अपना विकेट खो बैठे और इस बार अपील जरूर हुई है, लेकिन समय था बैट्समैनों के पास कि रन दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया और एम्पायर का इशारा आता हुआ लेग बाय का एक और रन यहां पर जुड़ता हुआ और 128 से एक रन को जोड़कर हुआ है कुल स्कोर। 33 लीगल डिलीवरीज बाकी इस मैच में और 109 रन यहां पर बनाने हैं। मुश्किल लक्ष्य है बहुत, जो एक पारी यहां पर आज देखने को मिले हैं समर्थ गावस। इस बार बड़ा हिट लगाने की कोशिश, लेकिन बढ़िया गेंद, सटीक लाइन और लेंथ के साथ की गई गेंद, डॉट गेंद यहां पर साहिल धूरी की। इस बार बढ़िया शॉट, वहां पर पॉइंट फील्डर मौजूद, बढ़िया फील्डिंग, पिकअप और थ्रो, लेकिन एक रन लेने से यहां पर नहीं रोक पाएंगे समर्थ, जो बढ़िया यहां पर पारी अब तक खेलते आ रहे हैं। और इसी के साथ 15 ओवरों का खेल समाप्त हुआ है। 129 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 8 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। गौरव जटार को यहाँ पर फिर एक बार बुलाया गया है। कप्तान ने बॉलिंग के लिए आखिरी ओवर और अपने 3 ओवरों के स्पेल में 2 विकेट यहाँ पर ले चुके हैं गौरव जटार। 35 रन हालांकि थोड़े से महंगे साबित रहे, लेकिन जो 2 महत्वपूर्ण विकेट उसके उनके नाम रहे हैं अब तक। शॉट ऑफ लेंथ गेंद, लेकिन रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेला, 1 रन यहां पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किया। इस 1 रन को जोड़कर 130 कुल स्कोर यहां पर पहुंचा है। तो एक यहां पर सभी की निगाहें रहेगी कि समर्थ गावस जो है अपनी सेंचुरी तक पहुंचता है या नहीं। इस बार हवा में गेंद, लेकिन थोड़ी सी दूर रही फील्डर से और उसी बीच 1 रन दौड़कर यहां पर कंप्लीट किया। बहुत ही बढ़िया रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट तुकाराम और समर्थ द्वारा। तो फिर एक बार होंगे समर्थ गावस जो 53 के अपने निजी स्कोर पर खेल रहे हैं। इस ओवर के बाद 4 ओवर यहां पर बाकी है और निगाहें रहेगी जिस तरह की इनिंग अब तक रही है, क्या अपने 3 फिगर मार्क तक पहुंच पाएंगे या नहीं। कदमों का इस्तेमाल, एज लगी है, हवा में गेंद और बहुत ही बढ़िया यहां पर कैच निदात पावस्कर। और ये कैच जो है, इस कैच का, इस विकेट का पूरा क्रेडिट जो है निदात पावस्कर को जाता था। डीप हुई गेंद, डाइव लगाई और फ्लाइंग यहां पर निदात पावस्कर जिन्होंने ये कैच पकड़ा। 9वां झटका लगता हुआ इस विकेट के साथ। जो इनफॉर्म बैट्समैन जिन्होंने बढ़िया पारी खेली थी, समर्थ गावस, एक आशंका थी कि क्या अपने 100 तक यहां पर पहुंचेंगे, लेकिन जी नहीं। तो अपने पारी में 5 छक्के लगाए थे, बढ़िया पारी, लेकिन दूसरी ओर से सपोर्ट नहीं मिला और अंत में आउट होकर वापस जाना होगा समर्थ गावस को। एक बढ़िया पारी आज आई समर्थ के बल्ले से, 53 रनों की ये पारी। सिर्फ एक ही पॉजिटिव आज इस बैटिंग में देखने को मिला है, जो है पारी आई है समर्थ गावस के, नहीं तो बाकी बल्लेबाज जो है प्रयास करके आउट हो गए जल्दी वापस यहाँ पर तवेलियन में। बड़ा स्कोर नहीं बना पाए, बड़ा लक्ष्य था 237 रनों का। सुनील सिनारी आखिरी बैट्समैन उतरे हैं मैदान पर, आखिरी जोड़ी इस साई बाबा अमोना की। बढ़िया रक्षात्मक तरीके से खेला। तो गौरव जटार को जो विकेट मिला था, तीसरा विकेट, क्या अपना 4था विकेट हासिल कर पाएंगे, देखेंगे इस गेंद के बाद। यहां पर शॉट खेली नहीं, पीछे गई गेंद, फाइनल की दिशा में फील्डर मौजूद सर्कल में, 1 रन यहां पर मिलेगा और वाइड का इशारा आता हुआ दिशा से थोड़े से भटके, लेकिन अभी भी 2 गेंदें बाकी हैं गौरव जटार के पास और इन 2 गेंदों में यहां पर क्या विकेट लेने में कामयाबी मिलेगी या नहीं, 4था विकेट अपना हासिल करेंगे या नहीं, आने वाले समय में पता चलेगा। लेकिन अब तक बढ़िया, थोड़े से महंगे साबित जरूर रहे, लेकिन 3 महत्वपूर्ण विकेट जो है ली है। इस बार यहां पर पढ़ नहीं पाए, फाइनल की दिशा में गई थी गेंद, लेकिन रन यहां पर नहीं मिलेगा। आखिरी गेंद गौरव जटार की गया, इस गेंद पर यह विकेट मिलेगी, अपना स्पेल कंप्लीट करने से 4था विकेट यहां पर मिलेगा या नहीं, निगाहें रहेगी इस आखिरी गेंद पर। इस बार फिर एक बार बढ़िया गेंद और उसी के साथ 16 ओवरों का ये खेल समाप्त। 132 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर, 133 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 9 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। साहिल धुरी अपनी दूसरी ओवर, पहली गेंद बहुत ही बढ़िया लाइन और लेंथ के साथ साहिल धुरी ने पहले ओवर में केवल 6 रन दिए थे। फिर एक बार यहां पर बॉलिंग मार्ग पर अपनी दूसरी ओवर लेकर आए हैं साहिल धूरी। आखिरी ओवर इस आखिरी विकेट बची है साई बाबा अमोना की। इस बार अपील जरूर हुई है लेकिन कोई रिस्पॉन्स नहीं एम्पायर से। तो प्रतीक्षा है सभी को कि इस आखिरी विकेट की। तो लगभग ये मैच जो है अपने कब्जे में कर ली है जिनो ड्रैगन्स ने और फाइनल में जाने का रास्ता जो है साफ दिखाई दे रहा है। आखिरी विकेट बची है, 22 गेंदें बची है इस मैच के और 104 रन यहाँ पर और बनाने हैं साई बाबा अमोना को। हवा में गेंद, वहां पर कीपर जो है दौड़े हैं लेकिन थोड़ी सी दूर रहेगी कीपर से। हवा में जरूर गेंद थी लेकिन उसी बीच एक रन दौड़कर यहां पर कंप्लीट किया। इस एक रन को जोड़कर 134 हुआ है कुल स्कोर 9 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। इस बार खेलना चाहते थे बड़ा शॉट लेकिन जो लाइन जिस तरीके से यहाँ पर सही स्पॉट पर बॉलिंग जो है हो रही है साहिल धूरी की, कोई मौके यहाँ पर नहीं आज। हालांकि ओवरऑल एक बढ़िया क्रिकेट जिनो ड्रैगन्स की टीम जो है उनसे देखने को मिली है आज। वन 134 पर रुका हुआ स्कोर और एक डॉट गेंद यहाँ पर। तो आज जिनो क्रिकेटर्स ड्रैगन्स जो है बैटिंग बढ़िया कमाल की रही, उसके बाद बॉलिंग डिपार्टमेंट में बहुत ही बढ़िया काम किया है। 9 विकेट जो है अब तक लेने में कामयाबी मिली है। फील्डिंग, बॉलिंग, बैटिंग हर क्षेत्र में एक बहुत ही बढ़िया टीम जिनो ड्रैगन्स आज एक कमाल का खेल दिखाया है जिनो ड्रैगन्स ने। इस बार छोड़ा गेंद को साहिल धूरी, लगातार अच्छे स्पॉट्स में बहुत ही बढ़िया बॉलिंग यहां पर करते हुए और इसी के साथ 17 ओवरों का खेल यहां पर समाप्त हुआ 134 लगे हैं बोर्ड पर 9 विकेटों के नुकसान के बाद। और ये यहाँ पर बढ़िया शुरुआत शैलेश, नया बॉलर। तो केवल औपचारिकता ही रह गई है इस मैच में, 17 गेंदें बाकी इसके बाद और 103 रन यहाँ पर बनाने हैं इस मैच को जीतने के लिए साई बाबा अमोना को। शैलेश की यहाँ पर फिर एक बार बढ़िया बॉलिंग, थोड़ी सी यहाँ पर अगर डायरेक्ट हिट की जरूरत थी, यहाँ पर अगर डायरेक्ट हिट होता तो ये मैच हाँ यहीं समाप्त होती, लेकिन थोड़ी सी दूर रही। बढ़िया प्रयास था वहाँ पर फील्डर का, लगाया था थ्रो लेकिन थोड़ा सा दूर रहा और इसी बीच 2 रन यहाँ पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट किए और 136 इन 2 रनों को जोड़कर हुआ है कुल स्कोर। सुनील सिनारी है बैटिंग मार्ग पर, शैलेश बॉलिंग की कमान संभाले। इस बार हल्के हाथों से खेला, लॉन्ग ऑन का खिलाड़ी वहां पर मौजूद और उतना समय था दोनों ही बल्लेबाजों के पास कि 1 रन यहाँ पर दौड़कर कंप्लीट कर सके और इस 1 रन को जोड़कर 137। अब 100 रन और चाहिए इस मैच के पार जाने के लिए, केवल 15 गेंदें बाकी इस हवा में गेंद है, पीछे फील्डर मौजूद है, क्या इस कैच को पकड़ पाएंगे और उसी के साथ 10 विकेट का पतन यहां होता हुआ साई बाबा अमोना। और एक बहुत ही बढ़िया क्रिकेट आज देखने को मिली है जिनो ड्रैगन्स के प्लेयरों द्वारा, हर फील्ड में हर क्षेत्र में बैटिंग बहुत ही बढ़िया रही। 236 बड़ा पहाड़ जो है सामने खड़ा किया था साई बाबा अमोना का। उसके बाद जो बॉलर ने काम यहाँ पर किया है बहुत ही बढ़िया, और उसी के साथ फाइनल में प्रवेश किया है यहाँ पर जिनो ड्रैगन्स ने। वेल प्लेड, कांग्रेचुलेशन। और आगे का प्रेजेंटेशन जो होगा मैं दोन्ही कॅप्टनाला मागता त्यांनी प्रेझेंटेशन एरिया घेवचे। लुझिंग कॅप्टन साईबाबा मोना विनंती आसा की तेणी हांगा प्रेझेंटेशन एरियाक येवचें। कॅप्टन हांगा हार्ड लक सेमीफायनलीचो हो ही मॅच आशिल्ली। पयलीच विकेट 2 विकेट गेल्ल्यो, पण तेची फाटल्यान जशी पार्टनरशीप जाली, तुमकां कितें दिसता की कितें कमी जालें आयज?
एक्चुअली आमकां स्टार्ट बरी गावली, फर्स्ट ओवर 2 विकेटी गावल्यो, बट तेंचे ते आउटस्टेशन प्लेयर आसले ते चड बरे आसले आनी तेंच्यांनी एक पार्टनरशीप करून स्कोर एक बऱ्या लेवलाक गेलो। आनी एक आमचे कडेन क्रुशल एक रनआउट मदीं चुकलो आनी एज पर द मेरीट बॉलिंग तितली आमी जे चिंत्ताले ते हितून ती बॉलिंग तितली पडोंक ना आमची, म्हणून स्कोर चड जालो तो।
236 टोटल स्कोर जेन्ना जाल्लो, म्हणजे तुमचे कितें विचार आशिल्ले की हे टुर्नामेंटाक किंवा हे ग्राउंडार 200 टोटल जे आसा खूब फावट चेस केल्ले आसा, सो तेन्ना तुमी बॅटिंग करपाक देंवल्ले तेन्ना कितें विचार आसले किंवा प्लॅनिंग कितें आशिल्लें तुमचें?
आमी बॅटिंग करतना आमी पॉझिटिव्ह विचारानूच देवले की वी वील चेस, बट तितली स्टार्टू आमकां तितली बरी मेळोंक ना आनी आमच्यो क्रुशल इंटरवलांनी विकेटी पडल्यो म्हणून आमकां मातसो प्रॉब्लेम जालो।
अल्दो तुमी फायनलाक हांगा पावपाक शकले ना, बट हांगा जो हो टुर्नामेंट जाल्लो, हे टुर्नामेंटाक खुबश्यो मॅची तुमी खेळ्ळ्यो, तर हे ऑर्गनायझेशन किंवा हो ग्राउंड तुमकां हांगा खेळपाचो एक्सपिरियन्स किंवा ओवरऑल हे ऑर्गनायझेशन तुमकां कितें दिसता?
आमी हो टोर्नामेंट स्टार्ट जावच्या पयलीं म्हणजे फर्स्ट टोर्नामेंटाच्यान आमी साईबाबा म्हणून रिप्रेझेंट जाता। ऑर्गनायझेशन हांव तुका सांगता ऑल ओवर गोवान दीस इज अ गूड ऑर्गनायझेशन, पूण एक तुमकां सजेशन दिवंक सोदता, बी फ्रँक, हितून वायट कोणी धरपाचें ना। तुमी जेन्ना पंचायत लेवल जेन्ना टिमी जेन्ना मागता पळय आनी 2 आउटस्टेशन देता, पंचायत लेवल इज नॉट सो गूड, म्हणजे तुमकां खबर आहा तुमी प्लेयरूच की तितले टॅलंटेड प्लेयर नासता। हांव हे कोणाक क्रिटिसायज करिना, पूण तुमी हेजेर नोंद घेवची आनी आमी आउटस्टेशन घेता न्हू, आमकां एक चान्स मेळटा फक्त 2 आउटस्टेशन। जेन्ना तुमी म्युनिसिपालिटी, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आय ऑल्सो प्लेड फॉर द गोवा, आतां आमचे मोस्ट प्रोबब्ली प्लेयर गोवा खंयचे रिप्रेझेंट जाता, म्हापसा, वास्को, आनी तितून तुमी कितें करता तांकां आनीक चान्स दिता। मोस्ट प्रोबब्ली आयज जर त्या स्कॉडान पळयशीत आउटस्टेशन वॉज टू गूड, त्याच भायर जे आमचे गोवाक रिप्रेझेंट करूंक गेले, फॉर एग्जाम्पल चेड्डा आनीक 2-3 प्लेयर दे बिकेम ऑल्सो आउटसायडर। आमी तेंचे कडेन एज पर द मेरीट बी प्रॅक्टिकल की आमी ते लेवल ते फोकस करूं शकना म्हणून हेंचेर तुमी नोंद घेवची. तुमी जर गोंयचे टॅलंट वयर काडटले जाल्यार ह्या हितून तांकां आउटस्टेशन प्लेयर दिवपाक जायना कित्याक ऑलरेडी दे आर टॅलंटेड प्लेयर. हांव तुमकां क्रिटिसायज करिना, एक आमची एक तुमकां एडवायस, कित्याक गांवांनी तितले टॅलंटेड प्लेयर गावना. पळोवंक गेल्यार आयज 80-20% आहले. सपोज जर आयज आमचो दीस आसलो जाल्यार आमी विनींग ट्रॅकार आहले. आयज गेमीचो रेशो आहलो कोणाकूय तुमी 80% 20%. पळोवंक गेल्यार तरी तेंचे आउटस्टेशन प्लेयर कन्सिडर करूं येता आहले. सो इट इज अ पार्ट ऑफ गेम आनी वायट धरना कितें म्हाजें आय एम बी फ्रँक विथ यू.
तुमची सजेशन जे आसा तेजे विचार केलो जातलो. सो थँक्यू आनी तुमची फुडली मॅच जी जाता तेजे खातीर तुका ऑल द बेस्ट.
थँक्यू.
सो आतां विनिंग कॅप्टन जे आसात तेका हांव आमंत्रीत करता. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कॉंग्रॅच्युलेशन, तुमी फायनलीक प्रवेश केला आसा. सो जेन्ना तुमी बॅटींग करपाक देंवल्ले तुमची एक कितली टोटल जे आसा म्हणजे कितली टार्गेट जे टार्गेट तुमी अचीव केला, सो तो प्लॅन कसो आशिल्लो किंवा त्या टार्गेटा पर्यंत पावपाक तुमचे प्लॅन्स कितें आशिल्ले?
प्लॅन्स म्हणल्यार अशें काय एक स्कोर असो टार्गेट करून नासलो. जे कितें पार्टनरशीप आसली ती बिल्डअप करूंक जाय म्हणून म्हटलेलें. पयल्यो जी आतां आमकां बॅटींग पडली तेन्ना विकेट वली आसली म्हणून आमी हे जाणा आसले. सो 2 क्रुशल विकेटी आमच्यो पडल्यो. सो बेजीक आमचें एक आसलें की एक पार्टनरशीप बिल्ड करपाची आनी तेच आमी केलें. आनी जे आउटस्टँड प्लेयर्स आसले पळय तेंच्यांनी बरी पार्टनरशीप केली आनी तो बरी लॉंग इनिंग खेळ्ळो, सपोर्टेड बाय गौरव आनी शैलू. सो एंडाक तो स्कोरूय बरो जालो. सो एक्सपेक्टेड जो मोर दॅन 200 जालो स्कोर.
आयज बॉलिंग डिपार्टमेंट जे आसात तुमचे बऱ्यांतली बरी बॉलिंग जे आसात आमकां पळोवपाक मेळ्ळी की हो जो ऑलरेडी तेंचे प्रेशर आशिल्लो बट तो प्रेशर आनी बिल्ड करप विकेट घेवप. सो तुमची बॉलिंग डिपार्टमेंटाल तुमी कितें सांगतले?
पयलीं म्हणल्यार आमची बॉलिंग आमी सदांच आमच्या बॉलिंगेनूय बिलीव करता. कित्याक ह्या ग्रावंडाचेर 200 रन चेस जाता तें आमकांय खबर आसा. पण तितकोच आमचो बॉलिंगेनूय तसोच सगळे बॉलर्सांक बूस्ट आसता की आमी ते करपाक दिवपाक जायना. सो ह्या हेका आमी तशेंच चिंतून प्लॅनिंग केल्ली आनी सगळे बॉलरांनी एक्झिक्यूट केले आपले प्लॅन. सो इट वर्कड फॉर अस.
थँक्यू व्हेरी मच अँड ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर फायनल.
थँक्यू.
अंकित दबास आयज एक बऱ्यांतली बरी इनिंग जी आसात ऑल्दो सेंच्युरी कडेन पावल ना बट जेन्ना क्रुशल टायम आशिल्लो विकेट पडल्यो तेन्ना एक बरी पार्टनरशीप आनी बरी इनिंग जी आसात. सो हांव रिक्वेस्ट करता अंकित दबास तेणें हांगा प्रेजेंटेशन एरियाक येवचें. अंकित दबास मैं विनती करता हूँ कि प्लीज़ जो यहाँ पर प्रेजेंटेशन एरिया है वहाँ पर आए. आज का दिन जो है उनके नाम रहा. एक बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी, हालांकि सेंचुरी तक पहुँचते पहुँचते रह गए. एक बढ़िया शॉट खेला था आखिरी उस आउट जब हुई थे ऑलमोस्ट 6 की तरह जा रहा था लेकिन थोड़ी सी दूर रह गए. तो मैं विनती करूंगा अंकित से कि यहाँ पर जुड़े. अंकित फर्स्ट ऑल ऑफ कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन. आज एक बढ़िया पारी रही. जब 2 विकेट गिरे थे मैदान पर आप उतरे थे तो आपके विचार में क्या थे कि विकेट्स बचाए या स्कोर के लिए जाए?
No, it was important for me and Gaurav to play for at least 10 overs because we lost 2 wickets in the first 2 overs. So it was important for us and we planned like that and we executed pretty well.
जो आज आपने पारी खेली तो जब आप 96 पर थे, थोड़े 4 रन दूर थे अपने शतक से, तब क्या चल रहा था कि एक एक करके स्कोर को आगे बढ़े या अपने सेंचुरी तक जाए?
No, it's not like that. 100 is always good in the mindset, but I always play for the team. If I play for myself, I could have, taken easily 4-5 singles and score my 100. But it was important for us to, score as many runs as we can.
थैंक यू वेरी मच और आपको बधाई. और आने वाली जो फाइनल है उस फाइनल में आपका खेल जो है बढ़िया रहे और टीम को विन दिलाने में आपका बड़ा योगदान रहे.
Thank you so much.
आज एक बहुत ही बढ़िया पारी रही, हालांकि सेंचुरी तक नहीं पहुंचे, लेकिन जो पारी आज जिस समय पर जरूरत थी उस समय पर पारी आई, उसी के बदौलत मैन ऑफ द मैच जो है जाता है अंकित को। और विशाल हमारे बीच मौजूद है। विशाल से गुजारिश है कि मैन ऑफ द मैच मोमेंटो और 1000 रुपीज कैश ये इनाम है मैन ऑफ द मैच का। That's all from the presentation area. Thank you very much। और अगले मैच के लिए जुड़ेंगे 2 बजे।